Okay, I made a big mistake, guys. I googled how to buy teeth, and I can buy. This is very suspicious teeth.
How to buy teeth?
Someone has for sale a bag of 100 loose teeth.
Here's a true story. So my real life game I'm DMing, we have a Tabaxi monk, and all my players are like dressing up in cosplay. So I'm like, how funny would it be if he showed up in like one of those anime cat girl outfits, like the maid shit. So I'm like, fuck, let's just look up on Amazon how much these things go for. So here I'm like, you know what? I made a poor decision because now like all my social media is gonna be like, oh, since you've looked up cat girl shit, here's some more. Well, not even like 10 minutes later, fucking anime cat girl shit is showing up on my Instagram. I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Well, hello everyone.
Hang on, I'm finishing this story. So
okay.
My wife comes up to me the other day. She goes, do you have something to tell me? I'm like, what? And she's like, I went and looked at our Amazon account and it said, do you want to keep looking at anime cat girl stuff? I'm like, whoa, shit.
Wow, you're kind of interested. You're kind of into some weird stuff. But that's okay.
No, that's not.
Sure. Hey, dude, we don't judge. We don't judge here.
Yeah. Could you imagine me like cat girl ears maid outfit, big old beard?
I was gonna say if this story doesn't end with you turning on your camera and you having that like full decked out like in costume, I don't want to hear it.
You know what?
Let's see it.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
You had me. You did a blue ball me so hard.
So disappointing.
So excited.
Good thing let's not hear.
I choked on my pizza.
All right, guys, you
Enzo?
ready? It's probably going to be a little late because she messaged me a little bit earlier, and so I'm not quite sure what time she's going to be on. So, but when she jumps on, she can jump right in. But let's get started. So, as you guys last remember, you went through the second trial of the Tower of High Sorcery, which was the you kind of figured it must have been the trial of the present. Because there were individuals that you've had come up in your past that you thought were dead have now come back. He is now going by a different name. You did hear the Draconians refer to him as High Lord Trisk, even though he was somebody else. The past, I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Tribdor.
Tribdor, yes, thank you, Lord Tribdor. But he is now going by High Lord Trisk. So, after a quick combat with him, you guys got beat down pretty hard. Garrett, he looked like he was specifically focusing on Garrett for one reason or another. He did mention that the Dark Queen would bring back his family if he killed the Killenor boy, which again, he was not successful. He then quickly retreated. You did notice that he used some abilities that you never knew that he had capability for. So as once everything was done, you guys were brought back to the tower, and there is where you left off. There is a little bit of tavern chat. I will go ahead and read it real quick. Let's see. Why am I not seeing any of... Wait, what's going on? Oh, season 2, not season 1. I was looking at season 1 chat. Sorry. All right, let's see. God, it's been since November 12th since we last played.
Yep.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Man, that sucks. Well, we're back.
A hot minute.
All right, so Vixen looks around desperately, her eyes wide, mouth gaping. She stutters, steps towards Hotak. What? What are you laughing at there, Perrin?
I'm laughing at Jay. She's acting it out as you guys are reading it.
Oh, okay. All right, way to go, Jay. So let's see. Let me pull this over so I've got a little bit better.
You said mouth agape, and she just went.
Her voice trails. She goes, okay, so steps towards Hotak. It's been a long time since I've seen her face. How? Her voice trails and confusion consumes her expression. She runs toward Hotak's side and hugs his leg. She would do anything for you, Hotak. I'm glad I could help her. Hey, thanks, drunken monkey. All right. So Philip looks around the battlefield at his allies, a proud smile on his face. Well, that was nightmarish, Paris mumbles to himself before looking towards Meriden. Mary, I've passed my test. How about you? A deep, exhausted exhale breath escaped Uruz's lips. Seeing the last of the Draconian soldiers fall, he knew the battle had been finished. His body ached, and the blood still ran like crimson stream from beneath his chainmail. The jagged blade of the dreadnought had nearly done him in, and the wound would probably leave a scar. Without a sound, Uruz mustered the strength to apply pressure to his wound and ease the bleed. Thank you for the sub there, Hector. Appreciate it. The large ruby eyes of the former Empire Legion soldier looked at his comrades. Vixen looked for her son Hotak. Uruz hadn't seen since the fight had started. Perrin, Philip, Mary, and a heavily wounded Garrett stood together. Cora, as always, was behind yet near, and he felt comfort in that. It wasn't until the sound of Vixen speaking to Hotak that Uruz let his broad shoulders relax. They're all right, Uruz thought to himself. He remained silent, though raised his fur-covered chin in the air, hearing that Philip had passed the test. Mary looked at Philip with a smile, trying to hide his concern. That's great, Philip. I knew you could do it. Unfortunately, I have not. Passed? Is that all is left now, correct? Cor breathed, the din of battle echoing away, along with the rest of the adrenaline that once flooded her system like the dangerous drug. In its place, a weariness looms heavy, heavy in her chest as her breath becomes ragged. Injured but alive, she winces as some of her wounds sting, but nothing stung more than the ache that resonates from her heart. There was nothing she despised more than this feeling, the feeling of helplessness. Like the old scratchy sweater, it slipped over her form and it brought her back to that sinking feeling of loss she remembers all too well. Biting back the deluge that threatens to shake her form, she lifts her face to the ceiling, willing the feeling to crawl back from her eyes and back into her soul, where she keeps it in a pretty little bottle, in the forgotten shelf she refuses to dust. Dazed, she meanders, looking to her companions, their forms in various shades of hurt. Her eyes settled on the large frame of the Minotaur, grasping at the large wound that nearly cost him his life, and her ineptitude to prevent all that hammered at the back of her skull, bringing on a fresh wave of cold, biting, loathing, tapping angrily, threatening to leave her heart through her eyes. Wordlessly, she walked to him, her brain chattering listlessly about the list of herbs she could use: mallow for inflammation, sentinel to help the skin knit, and chamomile for the extra measure. She knelt beside him and silently pulled out the herbs from her pouch and began to grinding them on a small kerchief with a small stone. Not once meeting the man in his eyes, he worried that those red eyes might tell her if she did. The thumping heart of the giant-bodied Minotaur started to slow as the rush of the battle faded. It might have been in the heat of the battle that his eyes played tricks on him, but he swore he saw Garrett with the others. Squinting and trying to look hard, he noticed an unmoving body on the ground. The heavily armored knight Garrett lay motionless. Uru's heart stopped for a moment. That might have been a brief second, but it felt like an eternity. No, Uruz whispered. He looked down to see the timid but doubtful Cor starting to prepare her medicine to treat his deep wound. Garrett, you must tend to Garrett. He has fallen, Uruz said. He was trying his absolute hardest to maintain his stoic composure, as if he panicked, it may alarm the others. Uruz just stared. He had known Garrett since he was a young boy. He knew the Kelnor family. He watched as he grew into a young man. The crashing waves of guilt started to hammer as the hard, determined soul of Uruz. Cor flinches at the sound of Uruz's voice, the pain in his tone making her hands freeze in a frantic moment. She bites her lip hard where she can see the pale against the impact point. Wordlessly, she continues to work, pounding the stone down in a little bit more roughly, the impact reverberating in the air like an oncoming thunderstorm. I'm here now. Let me help. Her teeth grinding against each other as she chews on her words. A relentless guilt tumbles over her. This wound was her fault. She knew the man's reckless protectiveness, and yet all she could do was watch helplessly as droves of enemies threatened to overwhelm him. To heal and protect, that was all she was good for. Was what she without that? She carefully places the poultice and the chamomile and the calendar over the wounds and gently passes her hand over Uruz's broad matted fur. And with that, let's go ahead and get this party started. Hey, Corey, you even got your camera going. Nice.
Yeah, it's you missed out on Christmas.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I still got to get the tie-ins with OBS so people can see the cameras as people talk. So, anyways, so as you're all laying there, battered and bruised, you hear the voice. As you look up, you do immediately recognize her there, Vixen. You recognize her as Hotak's mother. She stands there looking ever so longingly between both you and Hotak, but she stands there silently.
Does she look solid, or does she look like she's like an apparition of some kind?
She does have kind of an ethereal look to her.
And is she close to me?
She's on the other side. So where you guys were, there's the large arcanic circle that has like the runes and everything like that you guys have been standing in during this whole time. And as you pop and go away and come back, she's just on the outside of it, standing there.
I'm gonna go to where, like, close to where she stands. I'm gonna like look up at her.
She kneels
Probably
down.
okay.
It was a smile on her face.
Oh, I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna say, I've done my best to treat him as if he were my own. I hope that I have done right by you.
She reaches out. She cups your face in her hands, and she looks at you in the eyes, and she goes, "You've done more than what I could ever do. I wish I could be there, but I can't."
Where are you?
Not. How can I put this without angering those who have control? As you can see, I don't look like I'm fully here. Is because there's someone who's let me come across the veil to speak to you here and now.
Hotak hesitantly steps forward as he looks at his mother. He says, I never even knew you were still alive. I didn't even know who you were. May I ask one question?"
As you say that, you're still alive. You see a look of sadness appear on her face as she stands up and looks at you. She's almost the same height as you, by the way.
Okay. How did I end up in that snowstorm in which Vixen found me?
I'm afraid you may soon find out. And I wish I could be there to help. Even though this is a trial for the two that have been presented here, it's also a trial for you and your mother. She then takes a step back as she starts to fade away, and she fades away into nothingness. As you guys are sitting there kind of looking around after having this transaction and interaction with this individual, you start to feel the hair on your back of your neck start to raise up as that very familiar like energy goes through. You kind of look down. This first time you've actually noticed that the arcane ruins that are within this room start to glow, and you hear the very familiar pop. And next to you are literally in probably mid-knee depth snow in a canyon that looks very familiar. But with the snow, it's a little bit harder and a little bit more difficult to kind of figure out exactly where you are. as you stand there and are looking around, you see a large figure in the distance as the snow is coming down. It's kind of hard to make out. Vixen, you recognize the gate almost immediately.
Do I recognize it as being from Kryn or from Faerun?
You recognize it from Faerun. And I tried my hardest to get her to be here for this. But due to scheduling conflicts, she wasn't able to make it tonight. There you see before you the large hulking figure of Ashcaller.
I immediately tumble to my knees at Ash's feet, weeping.
Oh, little sis, what you doing? You don't need to be weeping for me.
But you're here.
Temporarily, I've brought you here for a reason. Ah, and she glances over at Hotak and she goes, "You did find him, huh? That's good. And man, has he grown into a large, intimidating one, that for sure."
I've taught him everything that I possibly could have learned from you and everyone from our journeys together. Hopefully, he'll be all the best of all of us.
Hopefully, I'm a little concerned with you, little sis. There's been a few things that you've attempted to bring me back that I'm not sure that is the correct path that you were on. Have you corrected your ways since then?
I've continued my studies in finding both ways to heal others and in search of ways to bring others back.
At one point I felt the call of something trying to pull me to both you and Walter, and yet with my new responsibilities I couldn't come.
New
What were those?
responsibilities?
That felt like necromancy. Is that what you were attempting?
I've lost. Yes, in short, I've lost touch with Sylvanas, and I have found a new way, a new path to follow in search of balance, and there was no balance here without you.
Well, hopefully that you have found a new path, that there will no longer be the pulls. But I led you here many years ago. Do you remember that?
Every single night.
Good. Now I lead you to the first part. Kind of strange, the first part in the past. Anyways, she kind of just shakes her head a little bit. Sometimes a little bit beyond me. All I know is I'm here to guide you currently. I am pulling you guys all to a map.
Hell yeah. Oh, Ash!
Yeah, I really, her and I have been communicating back and forth on via text and on the phone and stuff like that. We almost had it lined up, and then I got sick, and
Bruh,
so
if you would have brought Liz in here, I would have cried.
Yeah, she does definitely want to join off and on during the session, so I will be bringing her in as a guest occasionally. Not sure what kind of role, but she will be. She'll be popping up off and on. So, all right, you guys should be getting pulled to a new map.
The ruins?
Yes. And you guys should be just seeing a corner, right?
What corner?
I mean, I
see nothing.
much more than a corner, but I'm trying not to look at it.
Wait. You do?
I see.
This is where we fought the
bottom thing.
Basilisk.
Oh, okay. Now I see things. I thought you meant just like the shapes of buildings, which I could see.
Oh yeah. So if you can drag yourself out into that corner of the next to the building.
Which corner?
It'd be the bottom right-hand corner.
I want to go back.
Oh,
I want to go back. I want to go back.
Excuse me?
Oh, is this?
Well,
Is the
hello
walls
there.
not working?
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely see whatever if you unpause, I can definitely ping what thing.
only
I
the
see.
walls of
I
the
definitely
buildings
see
are
that.
working.
You could also
Oh.
look at my. Oh man, if you need to look at my stream, you can see
Oh,
it
no.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look because yeah, dang
I
it,
just backed out.
it's not
This is where we
working.
killed the basilisk.
Yeah.
Yes, but right now it is currently snow covered, and as you guys are walking kind of up the canyon, and Ash is leading you, you do see that's Ash by the way.
No, where are we at right now?
You should be in the bottom right hand corner. Yeah. Well, dang it.
Because my character is not moving.
Is it still paused?
No, it's not paused.
No, like literally, he's not moving. He's
I see
face
on the
down on
map.
the ground.
Oh, you're still just laying down on the ground. Okay.
I
As
got
you
2 guys on there.
okay, delete one of the two.
We didn't get a chance to like rest, obviously, right?
It was a short rest, so you did get a short rest. So if you do have any hit die that you can use available to you, go ahead and burn them.
If we
yes.
short rested last time, can we still burn hit dice?
Yeah, because any short rest you can use hit die.
Okay, I didn't know if
They
there was
heal
like a max per long, like until you had another long rest.
Nope, you just have to have a short rest, and you can use up in a single short rest. You can use up to half your hit die in a short rest. But I've been very lenient on that rule.
I thought it was you could use as many as you want. You just regen half of them on a long rest.
Yeah.
Maybe it is that way. I'll have to go double check the rule.
I'm not sure if that was a custom
Oh,
or not.
the other thing is, so if you guys don't like the dice rolling all the way across the screen anymore, they updated the Dice So Nice module. You can actually adjust the roll screen. So if you actually look at my stream, you'll see that the dice are only rolling in the bottom left-hand corner for me instead of all the way across the screen. So, just to let you know.
Kobe.
Well, that's a number of hit points.
Hell yeah.
And Garrett's still down.
Yeah, he's still down.
No, I'd be up. I didn't know we took a short rest.
Yeah, there was enough time between when you got here that there was a short rest. No, I have.
Oops, dang it.
Into it. Dang it. All right, you guys all short rested up?
Yep.
Oh, that
Hell
is
yeah.
really
Spell slots.
blurry on my screen. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. It doesn't look like my stream's in the quality it should be.
Wait, I did that wrong.
Anyways. All right. So as you guys start trudging up the canyon, there Ash Collar's kind of leading the way. Do you want to say anything else to her there, Vixen?
In my head, yes, but I don't even know what I would say anymore.
You hear her kind of chatting along as she normally did as you guys kind of walked around. You do hear a very familiar squeak.
I was gonna say, I'd definitely pull Silva out to join the party.
Yeah, you see another mouse that kind of pops up underneath her, her armor almost, and kind of perches up on her shoulder. There is another small mouse just squeaking along. You actually recognize it from the one from when you guys were together.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Silva out and chat about how Silva's doing and regale as many things, like the things that I'm proud of since I last would have seen, since I found Hotek, basically.
Okay. All right. As you kind of look around and you start trudging up the canyon, she stops as you come up to this kind of corner of you see the familiar ruins where you once fought the basilisks. She stops and she goes, "This is where it all began. This is where I had to intervene to make sure your son survived the day. and you were with me. And so were your new compatriots here. Uruz, Mary, Philip, Garrett, and the crazy little Perrin.
Hey.
I just hope that things work out the way they worked out initially, because this could have a drastic impact. As she kind of glances around, she pokes it. She kind of, as the snow starts to subside, there you see a massive creature kind of walking by as he walks inside this building. Why is it it's working for me, but for you guys it's not? That is weird. That is really, really strange. Huh. So what are you guys doing?
Mary's visibly concerned that this bald person he's never met before knows him.
This bald person.
This massive little woman.
Yeah.
Did she say that we're here to rescue or to do what we did previously? Because I have no memory or recollection of anything she just said.
Yeah, can I think back to see like if I have some faint memory of this, or is this like
You just feel it feels familiar what's going on, but yet at the same time, you know for a fact you have the only time you've been here at this location was when you fought the basilisks. And Vixen, you've only been here twice. Once when you found Hotak, and then once to find the basilisks.
I'm gonna turn to the group and say, Ash is an old friend from my life before Knight's Landing. If she says we were here before to do something, I trust her.
As you say that, you hear a scream of a woman in the distance.
I'm gonna
And
send.
then you hear kind of a really kind of hearty laugh, multiple laughs around the area. One coming from the building of the it was actually a half ogre that you saw. Just kind of chuckles as he's walking in as the scream rings out. Yeah, he's way too big for a half ogre. Why did that? I need to fix these guys real quick. Appearance. It should only be 1 by 1 update token. There we go. Why
I feel better about their size now.
Yeah, that was those ones. They shouldn't have been that big. They should only be a 1 by 1 square. Those two. All right, I fixed those two. As he kind of pokes his head out, looks down this direction, you do see one massive creature kind of walk up towards him, and they start to talk back and forth in a very guttural language.
Perrin is going to start tracing some runes in the air. Actually, no, he's not tracing runes. What am I talking about? He's just going to like clench his fists and kind of like bring his arms in and goes, all right, fly. And as he says fly, his bottom half's going to turn to like that same like elemental twisty tornado form, and he's going to shoot up into the air 30 feet to see if I can get a better vantage point of what's going on around the corner.
Okay. As you kind of pop up, you do see another creature. As you kind of see up over the building, they haven't really noticed you yet, but the snow is falling enough. You see these 3 lumbering individuals kind of sitting there chatting.
Do I understand what they're saying up there?
What languages do you speak?
I know Common, Giant, and Goblin.
Let me see. What is their native tongue? Giant. Yeah, you do. You hear them talking back and forth.
Oh wait, so I also understand them if they speak giant.
Oh, yeah, you do. You understand them too. The smaller of the 3 creatures, you hear him say, "I bet you just let him have his way with the child." The child's the one who gives him power.
What do we do here? Do we intervene? Do we just walk up and say hi? Like, I'm at a loss for words.
What did this scream sound like?
It was definitely a
someone
woman's
panicked?
scream. It was very
Someone-
panicked. You do hear what sounds like a faint, like whining and crying of a child.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, hearing that, Uruz would at least advance to see if he can find out what exactly is going on.
Oh, actually, quick question. Can I cast spells here?
Probably
Don't
not.
know yet. Well,
I was able to
your
fly,
one ability
though.
worked. Yeah, your ability worked. As you come forward and they hear the crunching of the snow, the smaller of the three turn around. What do you want?
There's somebody in trouble here. What's
None of
going
your
on?
business.
No.
Leave.
If somebody's in trouble, it becomes my business.
You think we're the only three here, don't you? Leave
Not
now.
here to start any trouble. There's somebody in need. What's going on?
If you do not leave, you shall die. It is
I'm
your
gonna
choice.
speak. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna say in giant, where is she? Where's the child?
The master is taking care of them now, and he shall gain more power than he already has once the child is dead.
Did he say that in common?
Yeah, he said it in common.
Oh, fuck.
The two lumbering ogres that are behind him are just kind of standing there waiting for the command from him.
As everything's slowly clicking in Hotak's brain, he's gonna say, "Where's this child?"
Not really. It's again, there's a familiarity to everyone, even you, Vixen, but yet at the same time, you know you've never had this interaction before.
I hold an action to shoot my musket.
Okay.
Okay.
As I'm 30 feet in the air. I don't know how heavy the snowstorm is, but my goal is to kind of like be high
Let's-
enough and obscure enough in the snow that they don't notice me.
Make a stealth check for me real quick.
Sure.
Thank you.
First roll of 2022.
Yeah, let's get it!
2022 rolls.
Get
Eat. Oh God.
Okay. Duly noted. As you kind of float up in the air, you kind of pull up your weapon. Right now, they seem like they're mainly focused on Uruz and the rest of the group. As this conversation is happening, they haven't really noticed you.
it! So, he definitely said someone inside was going to kill the child.
He didn't say inside. He said he just needs to kill the child.
And it sounds like the scream's coming from... I forgot how to ping. Right click?
It should be shift and then... Oh, the ping's not enabled right now.
Okay, that's
There
fine.
was-
The building to the right of us, then?
No. It sounds like it's coming from the far north.
Okay, who's directly around me party-wise? Did anyone move up with me besides Hotak?
I'm like
I
maybe
did.
5-10 feet behind you.
Yeah, Ash is on your right-hand side, just slightly behind your right shoulder.
Well,
And I'm up there by you too.
this hasn't stopped us before. It's not gonna stop us now. And I'm gonna bull rush the dude right in front of me, the little one.
Okay.
Being Uru's move, that's what's gonna set up my
Okay.
action.
Hold on just a second. I need everybody to put themselves on the initiative chart and roll for initiative.
There you go. You know, we probably could have talked, but they just kept wanting to kill us.
Yeah, they're very, very aggressive homies. Do I get my shot
Yeah.
off before we go into initiative? roll?
Yes, you do. And Uru, you do get the bull rush on whichever one you want to bull rush on.
Yeah, I was doing the little dude.
Okay, let me
Oh
roll.
shit.
these.
Oh shit.
Is that all public? Oh, those weren't supposed to be all public. Damn it.
Oh,
I'll
gotcha.
close my eyes. Don't worry, I
Oh,
closed them. I can't
damn
see
it, Jim.
anything.
The targeting and everything like that should be working. So,
Okay.
We got this. This is gonna be a good time.
hey, move yourself back there, Hotek.
I accidentally picked up my character and I couldn't remember where he was because all the dice were covering the screen. I did not mean to do that.
I'll have to show you how to Oh, what's that? Who
You
just
point the
pinged it?
damage.
Oh, okay. So you got. Okay,
Yeah, that was my
you hit?
musket shot.
So
Yeah.
as you blow the musket shot, because you're still not fully used to the flight, you actually come back and it knocks you back about 10, 20 feet.
Say less. All right, sounds
Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
you're
kind
really
of you
way
almost
much against it.
you almost drop your rifle as you're kind of flailing your arms wildly about, as you slide backwards.
Did the
I'm in the air. It was great.
did the 23 hit?
Yeah, the 23 would hit. Did you not have it targeted?
I do, but something's not working.
So it's not the giant red plus anymore. It's 4 like little arrows.
Yeah,
around it.
it's got the 4
Yeah.
things around it.
Okay, so yeah, oh, what the hell? Yeah, that functionality, that particular mod actually. Oh, what the hell? What just happened? How much did you hit him for? 14?
7.
Oh, hold on a
Was it
second.
14?
So
No,
it's
it should be
30.
7.
Oh gosh, dang it.
I mean, unless he's vulnerable to piercing, then.
Okay, so you hit him for 14 there, Perrin, right?
I hit him for 14, yes.
Okay. Or no, 16. Oh no, that's 14. And he had 16 left. And then you just hit him for 7.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now it's all worked out. Alrighty. What the? Okay.
Did I actually roll?
What's that? Yeah, I show you on the initiative chart.
Okay.
Okay. As you bull rush in, you slam this creature in the chest, and you recognize it as it looks like to be the same race of what Hotak is, half human and half. There's 2 cores. What?
There's 3 cores actually on mine.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you're right. There's definitely 3.
I only see 1.
Oh yeah.
I've got a black screen.
Between 16 and 5.
You guys see 3 cores?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's her
2
player
at the top
icon.
and then 1 at the very bottom.
Yeah, and then there's the 2 that are her character picture.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, she is on the initiative order twice.
She's done it 3 times.
3 times. Oh, yeah. She is all of them 3
Oh.
times.
Okay, remove combatant. Remove combatant. I wonder why it did that. Okay, there's still some weird. So there was a major security flaw inside of Foundry that I had to fix, and so that's why it's acting a little funky, and some of the modifications aren't working. So I apologize.
You do you, boo.
All right. So as you rush in, you smack the individual. The top of the order, you hear a individual in the distance. Kill them all as I finish this.
Where did that sound like it
And
came from?
From the far north.
Okay.
Sounds like it came across the bridge. From across the bridge. Okay. Let's see. What is the distance this guy can throw? Oh yeah, easily. Okay. In the distance, you hear what sounds like maybe a goblin squawking. No, not me, no, don't do it. Let's see, which one is that? This guy. As that happens, you do have you hear this, as a goblin comes hurling at you, hitting you, Uruz,
Oh my god.
for
What the fuck?
oh geez,
That one's
44
projectile.
14 points of damage.
Ah!
And this thing, and he has a spiked helmet on, and the spiked helmet hits you in the chest, and you hear the cracking of the goblin's neck as it just lays limp with its helmet stuck in your chest.
That came from an NPC called Ogre Goblin Hucker, and I've
Yeah.
never been more excited to see the art for this thing.
Oh, it's amazing.
All right. Core, you're up.
All right. Oh God.
Garrett, you still having issues connecting, or are you connected now?
I all I have is a anvil on the top left corner. That's all I have.
Okay.
I have a black screen in front of me.
Man. Okay. Are they wearing any sort of metal? I feel like cooking.
Let's see. The half ogre in front of you is.
Are their weapons metal?
Yeah, he's got what looks like, kind of pieced together chainmail, and he does have a battle axe with a wood handle, and then the two ogres have what look to be these massive clubs with metal ends that are spiked.
Okay. On the half goblin, I think you said.
Half ogre.
Half ogre. I'd like to cast heat metal on his chainmail.
All right. One of Hector's
How
old
do I
favorite spells.
target again?
You just need to right click them and then hit the. You should be able to just right click them.
I can't right click anyone. I've been trying to check HP for a while here.
Oh,
Oh yeah, nobody has HP.
the view. I wonder why the view's not showing up for everybody. I'll have to look at that.
Okay. Well.
So if you're
let's see
looking
if it
at,
works.
you know what? Here, hold on just a second. Let me do something real quick. Let's see.
Ow.
We'll enable the pings. Next up, and you know what? I'm gonna only do pings for right now. Everybody's gonna get restarted real quick.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it loaded properly. So everybody should be coming in. You should be able to ping now. Yeah, pings are working again. Oh, I gotta fix that to where it's not pan. Your settings, modules. Yeah, so double right click to target.
I'm not in yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had just joined and then you reset it. That kind of sucked.
Oh, feels bad.
Is
Sorry.
anybody else in?
Yeah,
No.
I'm in.
Yeah, so it looks like Hotak is, Perrin, Philip, Vixen. The rest of you are actually loaded into the game, just not on the scene yet. It takes just a little bit.
Because I just have an anvil in the corner.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm in.
Try refreshing your page. I had to refresh my page in order for that to like fully load the map again.
Yeah, there we go. We're loading.
All right. Sorry, guys. It's been a little quirky and stuff like that. So I still am working on getting things fixed.
You better be sorry.
Oh, I hear the Canada coming out in you there.
That was a hardcore
That was
Canadian.
pretty bad, man.
So
That was pretty bad.
That accent was
What
pretty
the
rough.
fuck do you mean?
You better
Oh,
be
I heard
Siri.
it. You better be
Siri.
Siri?
No, you.
Oh,
You better be sorry.
Yeah, it was very, very,
Someone's
very
sorry.
Canadian. Yeah, there it goes again. The Canadian. It's sorry.
Holy.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's just you.
What's you got to be sorry about?
I don't know, but how about we all go fishing up by Quebec, eh?
How about y'all go fucking die to these giants?
Whoa.
All right. So,
Is everyone in?
wait. So, Drunken Monkey is saying they can't hear my audio from the stream. Can you guys hear audio on my stream?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, let me unmute it for a second.
Speak.
Hello, testing.
No,
I can hear it. You got it.
Okay, all right. Hey, Monkey, not quite sure what's going on, but
I don't.
You don't hear it?
No.
I do.
Hold on, let me definitely.
Do you guys have the site muted?
No.
Here, let me pull it up on my phone real quick.
I 100% have sound.
Yeah, no, I do not have sound, and I can hear my other Twitch tabs.
What
Is that what I was hearing? Was I hearing Jay's Twitch tab?
Very, very possible. Actually, very probable.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, yeah, no. What is going on?
I didn't know. Are you running OBS in admin mode?
Yeah, I should be. It's never. What is going on here? The stream mix.
Is it just a Discord audio or is it all audio?
No, it's
No,
all
it's his
my
mic
audio.
as well.
Huh.
Let's see. There we go.
Oh no.
All right. Hey, Drunken Monkey. So sorry, man. I apologize. It should be working now.
Dude, old man, you got audio issues.
Yeah, well, I've been gone for a while. Give me a break.
It's okay.
Give me
We
a
still
break.
love you. Love that kick out bar.
Hey, sorry about that, Drunken. I apologize. All right. So as you,
Yeah,
let's see, who just rolled what? Oh, the heat metal. Oh, you suck. And with that, he dies.
Yeah, fuck that loser.
Oh.
Hey, Drunken Monkey, thank you so much for the subscription.
Did you
That
just
is so
melt
awesome,
him?
man. Thank you.
I guess so.
Yeah, as you see the armor heat up, go bright red. It starts to burn through his skin. He starts to try to tear it off, and as he kind of gets the last piece, just as he's pulling off, kind of drops down to one knee, stumbles face first, and you smell the very putrid smell of cooked flesh.
Yummy.
All
Brutal.
right, go ahead and end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You just
All
murdered
right.
that man.
As this large
I don't believe in
creature
murder.
walks forward, looking down. Hey, what's up, Witch? How you doing? Long time no see. He comes up towards you there, Udi, brings his massive great club, and swings it at you. Let's see. And he misses you. As you see the mace coming at you, kind of duck down, lifting up your shield, kind of glances off your shield and kind of goes up over there. Up over your head.
Hell yeah.
All right. That will complete. Let's see. Do I have two attacks with him? No, just one. Dang. That would be Garrett. You're up.
So is he technically close to me? Or is that wall separating us?
That wall is separating you.
So I could move here without an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, did Witch have a baby? Is that what they're getting at there?
Yeah, Witch had a baby.
Yeah!
Everyone say
Congratulations, Witch.
congratulations.
Sorry,
Having a tiny you.
Yes, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Have I not
Witch.
streamed
I had no
for 6
idea. I've been
months?
out of touch for so long. I apologize. I should have known that. Congratulations, Witch. That's awesome. All right, Garrett, what you doing?
I'm moving behind this other guy and I'm gonna attack.
All right, go for it. Make your attack. Make sure you target him. Should be a double right click. Yep, there you go. You currently are under 1 level of exhaustion still.
I don't know why it didn't give me advantage.
It should have. Did you select advantage when you hit attack? You hit, so.
Is it because of the exhaustion?
No, it popped up that time, but
Okay. So yeah, you hit
Normal
with
hit.
both your attacks. Okay, roll for damage on the second attack.
well, that was the advantage roll. Damn it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that hits. Roll for damage. All right. So as you come up behind him, you do a couple of quick jabs with your longsword. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna leave it at that for now.
Okay. Let's see, which one is this? Here. Yep. Yeah, there is. Oh shoot, that is. Damn it. Is he back on the? Crap. Come on. Where is he? He was right before parents, so his was 11. Okay. You hear a large trampling coming out from a building behind you. 40, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is he within reach of the Great Club? No. He quickly pulls a javelin, and he's going to target you, Garrett, with it. That is a miss. I had both you and Uruz targeted. So
Wow, that javelin split in half and went at both of you guys. That was an insane shot. Holy crap.
No wonder it
That's
missed.
okay. It would have went for me anyway.
Curving javelins.
That's right. It would have gone towards you anyways. So, actually, yeah, I think so. Let's see. Why is he there? Okay, that was weird. Perrin, you're up.
Ooh, Perrin is going to.
As you're in this tree, partially in the tree.
Oh, shit! As he tries to like pull himself from being untangled in the branches and kind of fly forward a little bit. I'm gonna loop around this tree. So hold on, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just kind of sit right here for a second.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the musket and I'm gonna put the musket back on my back, and I'm gonna go. Okay, come on, magic! And I'm gonna attempt to levitate stones off the ground to throw Eldritch Blast.
At this point, you feel the full influence of your patron as you feel the rocks come flying up off the ground like there was no block as like it was before.
Oh, we in business now! And I just throw both my hands forward, shooting out two Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, go ahead and
Wow.
go ahead and make your attack rolls. 22, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll
There's
the
my damage. And then here's another.
All right, that hits also. Roll for
Wonderful.
damage
Here's
again.
my damage for that one too.
All right, nice, not bad, not bad.
As I just wing them both, and you all hear an audible cheer when he says, like, "We're back in business!"
Oh, I forgot to put somebody else on the initiative order too. I apologize. All right. Go ahead and end your turn.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's a thing.
Yep. Philip, you're up.
All right. I am going to Dissonant Whisper an ogre.
Which one you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack the one in front of Uruz, this one.
All right. So I'm just moving him for a split second so I can mark this guy as dead. Okay, there's not.
Oh, am I killing a dead ogre?
No. You targeted
Oh.
him. I was just trying to mark one as dead.
He takes a whole 4 damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he fails his saving throw, which means he
He gets a disadvantage on his next attack.
All right.
Wow. And that's all I can do.
All right, Mary,
I'm
you're
out
up.
of spell slots.
How many does Mary have left? 3 first level, 2 second.
Yeah, arcane recovery.
You have not been using anything, have you?
No, I was worried about this last test.
All right. Well, weapon's hot at this point.
X was like, don't worry. I'll just let the bard use all of the spells. That way I could just hold them all. 3 people.
All right. So what you doing?
Gonna walk up 5, 10, 15 to here. Think I'm gonna save stuff still for now because I'm pretty sure there's more people across the bridge. I'm gonna target this guy. Target him. Ray of
The snow is
Frost.
starting to lighten up to where you're getting more and more. You can see further and further away at this point. You can actually see all the way across the bridge, and you do see two large creatures that look like they have massive backpacks on. That hits.
All of goblins.
Those are the goblin chuckers.
Okay, and that's my turn because I can only cast a spell.
Okay.
Holy shit, they have a catapult on their back. That's amazing.
Go ahead and end your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right. Let's have a little bit of quirkiness going on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's enough. He gets to right there. He pulls a javelin. Seeing these like streak of rocks come out and hit this large, ogre in the back, he looks up and sees you in the air, Perrin. He takes a javelin, chucks it at you.
Oh, that is gonna hit.
That is gonna hit.
Ouch.
You take 10 points of damage as this javelin sticks in you. Let me see if I can quickly fix that. Let's see. Module
I see
settings.
Core's HP and I see my HP.
I see no one's HP.
Oh, that's a big oof.
Let me look at
I don't
the
either.
other one.
We're the only person that's hurt though.
So
No,
estimate
I am too.
all
I can see mine
users,
in cores.
All all tokens. It's set to where you should all be seeing each other's.
You might have to go click your token and then
Yeah.
set it.
That's what I did. I enabled it so that everyone can see my HP.
Everyone should be able to see mine now, right?
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, you right click, go to the cogwheel, resources, go visibility, everyone, put like always, or whatever hovered.
Oh, there we go. I see.
Yeah, sorry. The latest update, they took some of the functionality that were in some of the modules and put them into core, and so it's like not core but as in core the Foundry systems.
Don't worry, old man. No need to apologize. We'll break your game later.
Oh, okay. All right, that ends his
So
turn.
do that with your name too.
Oh yeah.
Good call.
I just don't see it. I'm very confused.
It'd be under identity.
Here, I
Oh,
can
I'm not
fix
in the
you.
right settings. Then.
I can fix you real quick there. Visible always to.
I think I found it. I was just. in
I
the
just
wrong
updated
one.
you.
Perfect.
Yeah, you probably have to do it on your main token sheet, and I can show you how to do that later tonight once we're all done with everything. So,
Giggity.
let's see. Hotek, you're up.
Okay. Otek's gonna reach down to his amulet in the shackle as he grasps it and says, "The shackle, guide me now." As he's going to cast Guardian of Faith. Well, I gotta select. Oh wait, you must target a token before, but it's one of those.
You target
okay, never
yourself.
mind. Oh, okay.
Guardian of Faith, you target yourself because it's focused on you. Wait,
It
Mary, did
won't
you
let
just
me
open up
target
your character
myself.
sheet?
I don't know.
I just closed it. Oh.
Yeah, why is it saying it shows authorized? What?
I apologize, guys. This is weird. Do you actually see your character sheet?
I do.
Yes. I see it. But I don't know why it's opening it up for me. It shouldn't be. But
It's really
I
weird.
just closed it now, didn't I? Is it closed on you now?
I popped it out for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
It won't let me target myself.
Okay. Let me take a look at the spell real quick. It's Guardians of Faith, you said?
Guardian of Faith, yeah.
Guardian of Faith. What level is that?
It's a 4th level spell.
Oh shit.
Hit Alt and left click on yourself.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I got
Now
it.
cast the spell.
Stop,
You
Sterling.
should throw up a template too.
It's not making me throw up a template.
Okay.
It's just making me roll for damage, which that's not how the spell.
That's when they move in. Just leave it like that, and then when you need to, just roll for damage.
Okay. Well, should I tell you where I'm setting it at least, or something along those lines?
Oh, that's right. It does on the ground.
Because
Okay.
I set it in any space, in any enemy that
Where are you
comes
setting it?
within 10 feet. I want to set it right behind the two big ogres here. I can.
Right there.
Oh, what? Why did I just set down that?
I just set it down.
Oh, okay. Yes, right there. I targeted the second you set it down.
Well,
Yes,
I saw your cursor, so I put it right where it was at. All right, and then let's see, light. Go ahead and put it as red, and color intensity a 1. Light enemy. It will be. How big is it? 10 feet.
It's a large spectral guardian.
Yeah, it's a large spectral.
Yeah,
It carries a gleaming sword and a shield with my deity's emblem.
but it has a 10-foot radius.
But it says
Yes.
anybody within 10 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so update that token. All right, and let's go to light animation. It will be a sunburst update.
And then would it make them roll for it right now? A dexterity saving throw?
It should.
Okay.
There you go. Because they are.
Can make the treasure chest bigger, so it's the same size as the ogre guys.
Yeah, I can. All right. Yeah, go ahead and target them both. And
Okay. Well, it's because
roll for
they just have
damage.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
And then if they fail, both take 20 points of radiant damage, and if they succeed, they just take half of that, so 10.
That is a failure on his part. And that is a failure on his part. What is the? How much damage is it?
They're both gonna take 20.
20 points damage.
Yep.
Yo, that's disgusting.
All right.
Then I end my turn.
Okay. Vixen, you're up.
Yeah, Vixen is gonna look at the ones in the radiant light. How are they looking?
They look okay. They look a little worse for wear. You can see the smoke rising up off their back as their flesh is searing in the heat from the
Do
radiant light.
they seem distracted?
They're one's focusing on Garrett, the other's focusing on Uruz.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna use my turn to do a lot of running. Can I? So if
Okay.
I use my cunning action to dash, does that mean I could potentially go 3 lengths of movement?
If you use your...
If I use all 3?
If you use your action, your cunning action... let me read the cunning action real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cunning action is a bonus action.
You would get bonus action dash, you would get movement dash, you get action dash.
Yep.
Yes, you do move 3 times. It's great.
Yes. So you would move 75
I get
feet.
75. That's a lot. I just want to get. I've got to count it out, but I'm gonna get myself as close to the bridge so I can see if there's a child somewhere. I just have to figure out how to do it without running into them.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna figure out where I'll go, and I'll let you know, and keep going on with people because it'll take me
Okay.
a minute.
So go ahead and hit end turn. Uruz, you're up.
All right. Seeing this radiant guardian appear from behind the ogres and pulling the helmet that lodged itself in my chest, I look up to the one that's in combat with me and I go, "Are you ready to dance? Because here we go." And I dig my hooves into the snow-covered ground and I lunge forward trying to bury my horns into his belly.
All right. Go for it. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Oh, he's looking rough. As you as you kind of throw your horns into his belly and you kind of pull back and up slightly, you tear these big gashes in his guts. You see what
Yeah.
looks to be like part of intestine coming out of one of the gashes.
Yeah, and I didn't even pull my horns out. I left them in, and I have my hands pushing against them now, and I'm still trying to drive my horns deeper and deeper. I'm going to use my
Okay.
second attack to
All right.
attack them.
All right, go for it. Oh, that's a definite hit.
Oh, I thought it rolled on the 3. It looked cocked.
Okay. As you got your horns in, you kind of push them in even further, and at the last minute, you twist your head to the right as you hear just the terror and the gore kind of going, and you hear this creature scream in pain as it collapses to the ground.
Yeah, so I would have just for the flare, I push him as I'm walking, and as I feel him expiring, I'm going to use my strength to just push the body away from me, and I'm going to use my movement to become flanking with Garrett, and I just look up to this one, and I just stare at him, and my muscles are just kind of rippling. I didn't use my my divine ability yet, but I'm feeling it.
Yep, you do. You feel the oneness with your god that you haven't felt for a while since coming.
Oh
to
yeah, I
power.
feel connected with them. Hell yeah. So so then at that point, I'm going to use my bonus action, and I look up to the sky, and I say, "If you're here now, best prove it." And I prep branding smite on myself.
Okay.
So my horns ignite kind of with this fiery glow.
Is that a bonus action spell?
It should be, because you prep it.
One bonus action.
Yes, there's one bonus action.
I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it was
Self-self,
bonus. I didn't know if it was bonus action or what. So, all right, cool.
Yeah, so my horns start to glow this fiery red, and I'm staring at this guy, and I look to my friends, and I go, "The path's clear. Get moving."
All right, hit
And
end turn.
that is my turn.
Okay. This creature, Garrett, looks down at you, kind of chuckles, thinking because you're so small that he can easily dispatch you. Brings his great club down. Wait, what? No, he's not. He's not. Range is. Oh, because I had Perrin targeted also.
Bye.
Let's see. Go ahead. And yeah, she's normal right now. Oh my gosh. And he misses. I can't hit worth crap right now.
Well, he did hit me with the javelin.
Yeah, I know. You hear another screech, like little goblin noises again. And you hear the scream. This time, let's see. Oh. Vixen! As you're just kind of sitting out there in the distance, you see.
That's not me who you're looking at, I don't think.
You're not standing right here?
Oh, you were dragging from Perrin, I thought.
No.
It's me just identifying how far away they are.
Let's see. That hits you, Vixen. For 24 points of damage. As this goblin comes screeching at you, as you kind of glance up in the air through the snow, you see this projectile coming at you. You try to sidestep, it smacks you dead in the shoulder. You hear something almost pop. As this goblin just smacks you right in your left shoulder. You hear kind of a crunching bone and stuff as the goblin corpse just kind of rolls over to the ground. All right, let's see. And now it is Ash's turn. You see the massive, impressive individual as Ash come running up to this this other ogre.
Okay. So-
Almost didn't really need her. What? Okay, normal. That is a hit. She dispatches that ogre with one fell swing. She then, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Makes her second attack here. Also, all right, and that completes her run. It is Utak the Great. Let's see. Get invisible.
Oh,
Nice.
shit!
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
that's
you
great.
see this massive creature across the
That's some Attack on Titan
Awesome.
shit.
bridge. As you see this large boom, boom. Let's see, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Actually, he gets to. Sorry, I forgot. Right
Oh shit! Oh,
there.
that's me.
And let's see. Let's see what's the distance on that.
Oh, so cerebral.
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy.
Joke's on you. I brought my Omni gear.
60 feet. He can't do anything quite yet. Oh wait. Maybe.
Can you chuck this goblin chucker?
150 feet. He probably could. All right.
Sleet storm. Oh no.
Hey, what the fuck?
Everybody to roll dexterity saving throws.
Except me.
And me.
No, yep, you two don't have to.
I'm too short to be in the circle. Thank you
That
very
not-
much.
Let's see. Okay, so for those of you who failed your saving throws,
Uh-oh.
you fall prone to the ground, which is everybody but Philip.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh wait, nope, even Philip fails. Go ahead, Garrett, roll yours. Oh, with the +6, even Ash failed.
Concerning.
Core, you're prone. Garrett, you're prone. Everybody is prone. All of you failed. That is all Utak is going to do. It is the other Goblin Chucker's turn. This is going to be at the... Why is it not? Now, just saying... It's supposed to auto-untarget everybody, but it's not doing it.
Hey, he's got disadvantage on throwing goblins at us.
I know. No, it's because I got the wrong thing selected. Move him out of the way. His body's still there, but...
What did he use?
Sleet Storm.
That's spooky.
Yep, Sleet Storm. So right here, you see just basically a bunch of snow and ice just dumped right on top of you guys, and it's just whirling around, making the ground extremely slippery. And the Goblin Chucker Uruz, since you're right there in the front, even though you are prone,
Do it.
he is
Do
going
it.
to chuck a goblin at you at the disadvantage.
Do it!
He misses you. As this goblin, you hear this crunch as this goblin just lands. It hits the corpse that's sitting next to you, and he misses. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Cora, you're up.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna spend half my movement to get up.
Okay. You are no longer prone.
Mhm. And then, let's see. Okay.
I just removed your prone effect.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm trying to read every single word of this spell because it just came in. Okay. I am going to. What is your range? 60. I'm gonna use the other 20 feet of my movement to just climb a little closer. And then I should be able to. Yeah, that should reach. I am going to oof. I heard them speak in common, right?
Yeah, they did speak in common for a little bit. The
Alright.
one who did is dead.
The one who did is dead?
Yeah, freaking Uruz cut him down, and then you heat metaled him and basically killed him.
And this feels like super
Okay.
copyrighted music.
It. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I am going to twin cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Who are you casting them on?
I'm going to cast one on Vixen.
Cure wounds. You doing the actual spell Cure Wounds? That is a touch-based spell.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's going to be a touch spell.
Ha. Man, I don't even know how to play this game. What the hell is this?
Yeah,
Okay, then we'll
he's
shift down to
familiar.
healing word.
Okay. That one is
And then
ranged.
yeah, that one should be range 60 feet. That's probably the one I was looking. Okay, one's gonna go to Vixen, and I don't see any other one who has bad HP right now. So the other one's gonna go to Uruz.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll the spell for heals. You should be able to target them both and then roll it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it shifts target.
If you hold down the shift key, you can target them both.
I got it.
Then just cast the spell.
Why won't it let me cast the spell though?
You should hit, if you go to your spell book and then click the dice on healing word that's right appears right next to it when you go over the icon. You should do it.
I don't have that.
Are you in your actions list or are you in your spell book?
Spell book.
Okay, yeah. Then find healing word and then go to the left of it and the picture will turn into a dice and then you click it.
It says I must target more than one token, but according to this I have 2 targeted.
You can't target more than one with healing word.
No, I'm twinning it.
Yeah, that's probably why. So just target
okay.
one of the 2 and then I'll add the health back into the other individual. So just target the one and hit him with it.
Okie dokie.
Then I'll add it to it looks like Vixen is the one you're not targeting anymore.
Yeah. Did it roll?
Click the healing on the right hand side now in the chat log. It cast. Now you just need to click the healing.
Oof. Hang on, that's not good.
Were you
and then they should recover yeah, I casted it, right?
Yeah, I just wonder, were you upcasting it at a higher level or just the normal level?
Yeah, I upcasted it. 2nd level, it should have been.
It should have prompted you for a higher level, did it not?
It was 2 D1s or 2 ones on.
I already cast. Yeah.
Oh,
cast at
I already
level.
casted it at 2nd level. Yeah, and because of my dip, they regain extra 4.
Okay, so total of
10. Or is that already included?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh no, there was the +4. No, that's just because your spellcasting ability modifier.
Where is the? Oh yeah, so it's +4 on top of that one. So
Okay.
yeah, it's 10.
All right. So Uruz, go ahead and add an additional 4 to you.
Hell yeah.
And then, because apparently we ain't done, I would like to. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to look this gigantic thing in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. No, wait. Can we cast 2 spells If one of them's a bonus.
If one's a bonus action and it's a cantrip, you're fine. Is healing word a
If
cantrip?
it's a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
just
to
you
know.
can cast one cantrip and one leveled spell in a
Normal
turn.
spell,
Just
right?
yeah, one level, leveled normal spell. So, but one has to be a
Alright.
cantrip.
Okay.
So the healing word was a
Okay.
level spell.
Just
so now
clarifying.
You got to use a cantrip now. You
Yeah,
got 3
no.
cantrips.
No, not. I can't move anymore, so I can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna end my
Okay.
turn there.
All right, go ahead and hit in turn. That dude is dead. Garrett, you're up.
All right, so it's what, half your movement to stand, right?
Yes.
5, 10. All right, I'll move here.
Okay, I've removed your prone
Why?
because you're no longer prone. I just removed the.
I'm going back prone.
Oh, so you stood up and then laid back down?
Yep, I'm up, I'm down. He sees me, I'm down.
Okay. Go ahead and end your turn then.
Now, before I go down, can I use my dash to move an extra 30 feet?
Yes.
So technically, I'd have 40 feet
Yeah.
altogether?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have 40 feet altogether.
All right, so I'd be able to get to right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd lay back down.
Okay. Go ahead and hit end turn. All right, it is this dude's turn. He sees Ash in front of him. He's going to take a swipe at her. Why do I have a feeling ogres are supposed to have 2 attacks, but for some reason, I'm just like, who else do I have
CR.
targeted? Their CR is, I guess, it's only a 2. Who else do I have targeted that it's not allowing me to attack? Oh, it's Uruz. Sorry, that intensity on that freaking thing is a little too high.
That slush wasn't rough terrain, was it?
Yes, technically it is.
All right, so I'm going to move back, 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right, he swings. He misses. Perrin, you're up.
Perrin, like, pulling this javelin out of his leg, his thigh that he just took a hit with. He's like, "Ah, you bitch!" And he's gonna throw it to the ground. And then I'm gonna levitate 2 more stones up. But realizing that I'm seeing these goblins being hucked in, I'm going to. I shake my head and go, "Oh, I have an idea!" And I'm gonna start flying forward. 10, 15, 20, 25. Now let me see if I'm actually within range of this, because I'm curious to see if this will work. Third level. Oh, where's the range on this?
The range on what?
Wind wall.
Let me look at the spell. Strong wind rises from the ground at the point you choose within range, and the range on wind wall.
120 feet.
120 feet? Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm definitely within range. Well, if that's the case, I'm casting Wind Wall. As I kind of get up there, and I just scream, "Stop throwing goblins!" And as that happens, I push my hands forward, and the runes start to light up on my arms. And just like in this valley, a great gust of wind starts to like materialize into a very large wall as I'm going to attempt to see if this works.
It should throw you a template when you do it.
It's the hope.
Yeah,
okay, there it is.
Place measure
That's
template.
awesome.
Oh, by the way, if you use your scroll wheel, it will change the direction it's moving.
That's okay. That's cool. Yeah, I see it.
So.
And I'm gonna place this right here.
Okay.
If any, so they can't throw anything. So it's 15 feet high. They can't throw anything through it. And if they were to walk into it, there's damage that they'll take.
Okay.
So as I just kind of erect that wall and kind of hope that it's going to stop goblins from being thrown at us.
Okay. Okay,
Yep,
go ahead.
and that is my turn.
Philip, you're up.
All right. I can't see anything. At least from where I'm standing, besides dead people. So
Oh, you can see this guy right here, can't you?
oh yeah, I can see that guy and that guy, but
Okay.
I keep hearing everybody, talking
hear
about a
these-
big boy.
Yeah, you see the goblins come and crash into the ground every once in a while too. You're not sure where they're coming from.
All right, I'm gonna pop up here and oh, yeah. That's not what I expected.
You see this massive like silhouette in the snow to the north of you.
Man, I love having terrible eyes and the font being the smallest in the world.
Can't see through that wall. Just a heads up.
Oh, they
I can't see that.
No.
The wall.
Can we
wind
be
wall
allies?
actually, like obscures vision.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I did not know
They're
that.
about 100 feet away from me.
Oh, maybe you can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't say anything about.
Okay, so it looks like you can't see. That's my bad. I'm thinking of fire. I'm thinking of firewall.
Yeah, wall of fire does. Yeah, you can't see through it.
Just double checking something. Nope, that's not right.
I guess in theory, magic could pass through it.
Oh yeah.
So I was wondering,
Yeah.
magic passes through or not.
I mean, obviously, magic passes through. How can you stop magic? Anywho, here's Wonderwall.
Oh, hypnotic pattern, huh?
Yup, since I'm a legal mage.
Of course, big dude passes.
Yeah.
Bro, he has a +3. And he also rolled really well. Tragic.
Yep. There's something
Alright.
else I could have used if it would have failed anyway. So.
I mean, it would have been good to have it gone. All right, well, both those huckers are incapacitated.
All
or at
right.
least charmed, and while they're charmed, they're incapacitated.
Okay. Why didn't those auto pop those abilities? All right. Okay. Mary, it's your turn. You no longer have under the prone.
So I lose half my movement to do that?
Yeah, half your movement to stand up.
And I can only
And
move...
it's disrupt terrain.
Oh, so I
It
can
is
move
rough
like
terrain right now.
5
So
feet.
you can now move, 5 feet.
Okay. Cast magic missile so I can hit each one of these dudes. Target the big
I
one just
noticed that
to-
it's not subtracting the spells as you're casting the spells, so make sure you keep track of the spells, guys. How many you got left? For those of you who are casting, I'm gonna have to look into why it's not doing that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
It tracks
very
you.
aware of how many
Yeah,
Oh, did it track
spells
you?
I
Yeah,
have.
I think
okay.
tracks me too.
Okay, maybe it's
Mhm.
just for myself.
I'm very aware of how many spells I have left.
So,
Sure, I'll roll.
so 2 damage to each. That's...
Oh, dude, I thought he failed. Why does he have 5 +5 +5?
See, no, I don't want to use legendary resistance. What's your DC? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, he's fine.
I hit all 3 of them with 2 damage.
For those of
Correct.
you watching the stream, that's why.
Yeah, it subtracts my spell.
Okay, yeah, it didn't do it for me on my on the big guy, so I had to track it manually. All right, go ahead and end your turn.
Keep forgetting to do that.
Kyle, you're way up there, aren't you? Now, there, Perrin.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, 5, 10. He doesn't even see you as you flew up even higher. He comes in on Vixen.
Uh-oh.
He's
Don't
going
worry, I'm
to
ready. I was prepared.
Go ahead and attack you with his battle axe. That hits you. You take an additional 16 points of damage.
This is not good for you.
And that ends his turn. Hotak, you're up.
Okay, Hotak, as he's basically laying on his back. He's gonna look at Core and says, "Get to Vixen as soon as you can. And would you consider what we're on to be a liquid, either snow or water?"
It's kind of a muddy, snowy,
So you would
sleety
say
mess.
mud too?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Water Walk. Would
yeah,
this
I figured
work
as
on
much.
this? Because it says it can walk on water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava.
It's because it is mud and there is snow. Then yes,
Okay,
I would
and I
consider
can
it.
target up to 10 creatures.
Oh,
So
jeez.
No one has difficult terrain. Whoop!
Oh yeah, that's a fucking Poggies, boys.
You suck.
Waste your fucking spells, old man.
there you go. Now all of them can walk on this sleet that we're in.
All
Uh,
right.
Then
8 hours, right?
I'm still technically prone at this point, so I'm gonna use half my movement speed to stand up. And
Okay.
I'm gonna move there. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
All right. Is Water Walker concentration?
go. Yes. Wait, no. It is.
Lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, son
It
of
is not a concentration.
Ooh, pizza. Drunken monkey got pizza. So, hey, Udi, is Drunken one of the guys in your campaign?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so he's actually a guy you know in real life, huh?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. All right, Vixen, you're up.
I also just got a message that there's pizza in my house.
Where's the pizza?
Where's my pizza?
Like literally, it's 6:31, which was now. So great timing. Vixen is gonna turn to the little whatever it is, and she's gonna say, "You activated my trap card," and she's gonna cast some vampiric.
What are we
touch on
playing,
herself.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Send him to the Shadow Realm.
Okay, here. How do you feel, guys? A 46-year-old grandpa knew that reference.
Yo, I feel pretty fucking good.
I know too.
Yo!
I mean,
do you think
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
is an
made
old
the
series,
reference?
so I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay, what was that, Vixen?
Why do you think I made the reference? But I'm gonna use vampiric touch. I'm supposed to cast it on myself, but also
No,
then
it
I
actually-
melee
no,
spell
you-
attack them.
No, you actually target the individual, and then it
Okay.
becomes a concentration after that.
Cool beans. And then I'm gonna I don't know if I'm targeting him or Perrin. So Perrin,
Okay.
can you move?
Yeah, you're targeting Perrin.
Oh sure. I'll just do a little. Oops.
Go ahead and move yourself, Perrin. Just
Sure.
off one. There you go. You're standing right. You're like 55 feet above this guy below you. All right.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
And I don't know if I can or not. Can I add touch of death, even though it's a melee spell attack, or is it only for straight melee attacks to add
let
extra
me-
necrotic damage?
Let me
You
look.
can. You should be able to.
You
Because
can.
it's
That's what I
attack.
did. That's what I did as Uba.
Touch of death. Touch of death. Let me look at the feature real quick.
That's you just add necrotic damage, right?
Yeah,
Like whenever you
and
hit somebody with a melee attack.
Oh yeah,
This is
technically
a
this would be a melee attack
spell
because
attack.
it is vampiric touch. So yes,
well, it's a melee spell attack, so that's why I wasn't sure because
it's
sneak attack won't work, but in theory this would.
Ooh.
yeah, it
Yeah.
technically would work. I will let this because it is a melee attack, even though it is a spell attack. So go ahead and target him, and then hit the attack button.
And I've got to remember how 5 plus twice my level, which is 5 really, right? Yeah.
Well, 5 plus your level.
5 plus twice my cleric level.
How the hell did you roll a 26, but you rolled a 3?
Should have plus 15.
Because that's the 15 is touch of death.
You get a plus 15 to your attack roll with touch of death.
Oh, I meant to put it into. I thought that was gonna adjust the damage. Let me re-roll it. I'm sorry. No.
I'm like
no.
going like, how did you roll that? And then
Well, it'd
still
be
hit?
an 11. An 11 would not have hit. I don't think.
Let me double check his armor class. No, you missed it by 1. His armor class is 12. Yes, if you want to check the stream, I'm not
Yeah.
cheating.
No. I believe you. I just am now more concerned for myself than I originally was.
Okay.
But I will use my bonus action to disengage. I can't move. Can I move? Yeah, I can. Oh,
Yeah, you can. You get
but
disengaged.
does vampiric touch use my bonus action? It might.
Is it a bonus action?
Oh no,
spell?
it's an action to cast it, but you get to do it on that turn.
Yeah, it's not a You're fine.
Okay,
You
the
can-
attack
you can use
itself.
it.
I wasn't if the attack itself was a bonus action. So then I use my bonus action to disengage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna back up my 25 feet. 1, 2, 3. I want to peer through here, and see if I can see the child.
You cannot as of right now.
Cool. I'm gonna
You
hang
do
out over here.
see what looks like to be. You see like what looks. I don't have it on the map. Actually, I could put one on there real quick. Let me put something out there real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Our browser. We want a altar. Come on. Please let there be an altar in this. You gotta be kidding me. There's not one? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna put an altar down, but you do see an altar, and it looks like there's a small bundle on it. Looks like it's slightly squirmish. It's squirming. All right,
Okay,
go ahead and end your turn. There it is. Yep.
All right. Going to use half of my movement to stand back up my feet. And
I just moved everybody to let them know that's where the altar is.
Gotcha. I have 40 feet of movement, so I use 20. I'm going to use 20 feet to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Puts me here. You know what? Fuck it, right? I'm going to use my action to push forward another 40 feet. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to get right here.
That's where the wind wall is. You see, you see this
I'm close
dirt
to it.
debris like just swirling around in front of you. That's just this massive wall.
Yeah, so from across this wind wall, I'm looking at this giant guy that I have no fucking idea who he is. And I stare at him and I go, "This isn't gonna end in your favor. Put it down, give us the child, and you can live on your life. Fight me here, fight me now, and I promise you death." And that is my turn.
All right. He is dead. The goblin chucker can't do jack squat because he's currently charmed. Ash stands up. And she targets the ogre in front of her. That is still a hit with a 2.
You rolled a 2 and she hit?
That's disgusting.
She rolled a 2 and she still hit. She's not human. She's not a really human anymore, so.
She is a goddess.
Kinda. All right. And then she will move 5, 10, 15, 20. As she yells, "You do not touch my little sister!" And she swings her second attack. That is a hit. Normal.
Murdered.
22 points of damage. And
holy shit.
He's hurting. That ends her turn. It is Otak's turn. As he kind of sees you all walking just like it's not affecting you whatsoever, he goes ahead and drops the where is the hey, come on. Where is the one of not all measured templates? And why can't I see this template?
Have you tried using your eyeballs?
No, it was right in the middle. So they've changed it where if it's around, it used to be on one of the outer edges, but now if it's round, it's right in the middle of the template. So otherwise, it's out on the outer edges. So, all right. So he drops that. Let's see. He then seeing you there, Udi.
Do it.
He
Do
is
it.
going to. You know what? He's going to cast haste on himself.
Oh shit!
What does this look like?
Was that?
What does this look like?
What do you mean? What does it look like?
Is he casting a spell?
He is. You see him casting a spell.
Okay, continue.
So he casts a spell on himself. All right.
Oh God.
Storm's gone.
Sleep Storm is gone. And now he is hasted. Okay. That ends his turn. That guy is charmed. Cora, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to heed what Hotak said, and she's
Oh,
going to
you are
move
a mushroom.
towards
Oh no, sorry. I was just
oh.
just telling Enzel he is a mushroom.
Hi, Ansel.
Bird.
Bird.
So what are you doing there, Core?
I'm moving up towards Vixen.
Okay.
10. 3. Hi. Hello. Okay. I'm going to cast that thing, Cure Wounds,
Okay.
on her.
All right. Go ahead and cast it. So target her and then click it.
Mm-hmm.
What spell are you concentrating on right now?
Nothing.
Why is it showing
I
you have concentration?
Because the last thing I casted was Healing Word,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
I just removed them.
Mm-hmm. So that should be +4 on top of that, so 16.
All right. I'll add the additional +4. There you
And
go.
then I'm going to what is that? I'm okay, can I use guidance on her? That one's a concentration.
So Cure Wounds was a normal spell. Is Guidance a
Oh, was it a
cantrip
normal
as a
spell?
bonus
God damn
action?
it. Never mind.
Yeah, so it has to be a
And it's
cantrip
35.
and a bonus
Yeah.
action for you to be able to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. And then, since that one's a full spell, she's halfway through. Okay. I am going to use Balm of the Summer Court just to top her off.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 3d6 because that's half. Oops. I guess that one doesn't have the +4 because that one's just it's not a spell. So that's 13 on top of that one.
Okay. Let's see.
I added it. Thank you.
And that should be my turn.
All right. Okay, Garrett, you're up.
Alright,
Did I end
Most-
my turn here, or because
Yeah,
I've
you
been
did.
clicking it?
No, it did. It ended turned.
I'm gonna stand up and use all my movement.
I ended my turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Core, can you hear us?
Hello.
Core?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. So what are you doing there, Garrett?
I'm just using all my movement and dash to get up here next to Udi.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Perrin, you're up.
Parents seeing people start to move towards the bridge, I'm just going to start flying this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as I get to this point, I just yell out, "Let me know when you want me to drop the wall!" And then I'm going to keep flying and use my action to dash.
Udi, I know you're watching the stream, but I'm just gonna say you and Garrett are not in a good position right now. All right. All right.
I'm still 55 feet in the air,
Why did you
plus
say
however
that?
of that. So I wish I could see
Okay.
over these buildings.
Go ahead and hit end turn when you're done.
Can I see over these buildings, just as a heads up?
Where are you at right now? Yes, technically you would be able to. I've got an add-on I'm going to be adding to where I can put the height of the walls too. So,
Okay,
so
cool.
when you're in the air, you'll be able to see over things.
Wonderful.
It's just not enabled right now.
What do I see anything over those walls, just as like a heads up that I need to know about?
You see an altar. You see a woman next to the altar. Looks like she's bound, weeping, and there looks to be a small child on the altar.
Okay, good to know.
All right. Okay, Philip, you're up.
Okay. Man, this battlefield's sure different.
I'm in danger.
Stand on the bridge.
As much as I hate light living, I feel like that would be counterproductive. Well, with all of my available spell slots, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on that lonely orc goblin thing.
All right, it's a half ogre, but okay, go for it.
Take that.
That is a hit. Roll your damage. Let's see.
Damage.
Good damage.
That's actually pretty dang good damage, dude.
It feels good to actually do it instead of using dissonant whispers.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Are you still alive? God.
Gotta check something real quick.
First one died so fast.
That would be alrighty. Okay. Okay, Mary, you're up.
Okay, I can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hotak, they're making fun of your people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
Never.
miss, so I'll cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at the big guy.
Okay.
Just
The other two
him
are
this
charmed
time. At second level. I'm going to set third level. That'd be crazy. It's illegal. And these are phoenixes, and they all do damage. Fire damage.
Yep, he made his concentration spell. His concentration check for haste.
Okay. Oh, and end my turn.
Okay, it's the half. He's gonna switch and turn on Ash over here. Go ahead and attack. Wait, who else do I have targeted right now? I've
Big
got
Sid?
the big. No, I had the big guy targeted. He's wanting to attack him. That is a miss on Ash. All right, that ends his turn. Hotak, you're up.
Okay, Hotak is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move over here. He's gonna look right at his half ogre brethren, basically. He's gonna say, "If all of my people act like you, now I understand why people hate me." And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
Oh snap! All right, go for it.
Toll the Dead.
Wow.
As you do that, he reaches up, grabs his head, screaming in pain. You see blood start to trickle out of his ears, out of his nose, and he coughs. And a spurt of blood comes out, covering the chest of Ash as he collapses to the ground.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, because that was just a cantrip, I can still cast a regular spell now for a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. If I used a spell that was a cantrip, I can use a regular spell that's a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that is.
Okay. I'm gonna cast out of both of them, Corsola. So I'm gonna cast where is it? Healing Word is a second level.
Okay.
Because I am at a first level. There you go.
Nice. All right. Good deal.
And
Go
then I
ahead
have my
and end your turn. Vixen, you're up. Vixen, how's the pizza?
Yeah. Pardon me? Oh, I'm
How's
not
the
eating the
pizza?
pizza. I'm not eating the pizza. It's Little Caesars. I'm not gonna eat the pizza. Am I considered hidden from those guys? I did not think
There
to take
is-
time to hide from them.
There is enough space there. You could hide if you wanted to, but you are not hidden right now.
And then
you'd
I
have to-
can't hide
you'd
and
have
then
to-
sneak attack, right?
Oh,
I can't shoot at them because of that damn wind wall.
Yeah, the wind wall's in the way anyways.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna.
But technically, you could hide, move 5 feet, and then attack.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I'm gonna back up
What the?
some way so that I have. How do I? That's not the right one. How do I? That one? That one? Yeah. So I good visibility of them, and I'm gonna, since I can't shoot an arrow, do some touch of death action. It's a great idea. I like that idea. Or toll the dead action. Since they're within 5 feet, I can target them both, right? With my
Just as a heads up,
necromantical powers.
the two are charmed at the moment. If
They
you do
are
damage,
charmed
they will
right now,
become
so
uncharmed.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that charmed was a thing. So I'm not going to
Yep.
do the charmed one.
Just the big guy's the only one who isn't charmed. But you can do whatever you want. That's just a helpful little advice from your old pal Riley.
We'll just. Oh, I have to be closer. I'm gonna stand underneath of core.
Okay.
And we barely made it.
Yup, he made his concentration saving throw.
He's never gonna fail it.
He's got a plus 10.
Oh man, that
Right.
sucks.
Unless you do enough damage to him.
How much damage did she do to him? 14?
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
it would have to be an insane amount of damage.
Yeah. He's rolling crappy too. It's like
Yeah, it's half or
he's
10.
Yeah,
Like,
If
he's
it was my
rolling
melee attack,
garbage.
it'd be different.
you would have to hit him above 20 damage to even cue the possibility.
Of it being
Yeah.
more, yeah.
All right, Vixen, you done?
I will also hide behind the wall, however best I can hide. Do I have to roll a stealth check?
Yes. So you
Can you
use your canning
see
action to try to
anybody
hide.
else?
Yes.
So go ahead and roll your stealth check.
Beyond attributes, yes.
All right. Duly noted. Let's see. Okay, yeah. All right, that works. Okay. See, Uruj, you're up.
All right. I think I read wind wall correctly, and that the only damage that comes from it is the initial startup of the spell, allowing me to pass through without it hindering anything. It's only hindering projectiles in gaseous forms.
Let me read that real quick.
Yeah, I went and I read it twice.
I
so
can
it
also
should be-
drop this spell. That's what Baron was yelling. He's
Nope,
like, I can
don't.
drop this
Oh,
spell.
well, I mean, if they're charmed, then it's no point keeping it up.
Yes, I would say that is correct. It's
So
on the initial cast.
this giant, I don't even know what he is, giant ogre, Uruz squares his shoulders, lowers his head a little bit, digs his foot into the bridge and looks to Garrett and goes, "Stay behind me, I'm going in." And I'll charge forward using my 40 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna get right in his face.
Okay.
And with my blazing horns, because they're still glowing with that fiery, radiant glow, I'm going to try striking him with a horn attack.
All right, go for it.
Oh,
Oh, crit! Nice.
Smite that bitch.
First crit of 2022, boys.
Hell yeah. So this crits my horn damage. This crits my searing smite.
Yep. Yep.
And
yep.
can I put a divine smite into that?
Yeah.
Technically, you can.
if you have the spell slot.
Yep, if you got a spell slot
I
on the board.
certainly do at level 2, baby. Let's fucking pop off.
Your
So,
spell also is doubled.
yes, everything's doubled. So Uruz goes and stabs his horn into the thigh of this thing and feels it pierce, and the fire would just burn and push into the leg of this guy.
But
And
why is he wrong?
upon impact, there's a bright glow that kind of streaks through him, almost like lightning, but it doesn't have that electrical charge. It's just this radiant glow that bursts through.
All right.
So
Roll
let me
all your damage
do-
there, buddy.
Let me do all this damage. Damage.
Not bad. Not bad. Why did you damage yourself?
I don't know. Why was that cute on myself? I have him selected.
Shit on.
I will subtract
You're
the 17 from him. You add it back into yourself. Not sure
Ah.
why that did that.
So you have to cast it on yourself to prep, but I don't even have myself selected.
Oh, he even rolled a nat 1 and he still passed his concentration
Well, it's-
check.
That's why I said you have to
He-
roll higher than a 20 for it to happen.
Technically, all of this damage goes off at once. Then he would roll his concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, so he would have dropped
So-
it.
That's no, not
Because
necessarily.
it's
Roll
you
all
still
your
haven't
damage.
done your
Hang on.
smite yet.
I'm getting to that right now. Where's my?
So
'Cause
so
it's in
far
a
it's a
different
10.
spot. It doesn't go with. Here we go. It's gonna be a critical hit. What's
So that's 7. So
What
it's a
spell
10 so
slot you
far.
pumping into it?
I did level 2,
Okay, so
but it's not giving me the option to increase its level. So what's it add? What's it add per level? Is it a D8?
1d8 per level.
yeah. Looks like you did 4 already though. Oh, that's just
Did
from
it?
the base. Yeah, 2d8 plus. So it'd be
Okay,
2 more
that's
d8.
doubled. So 2
Okay.
damage on that one.
So that makes the DC total of.
See, 19 plus
So
however much his smite is and however much branding smite did.
19 plus
So 12 plus-
17 plus 14.
All right. So who's the big
That's
brain?
some fucking
So wait, wait.
damage.
So it was 14 plus what?
19, and then I thought you guys said 17 for Branding Smite.
No,
So-
the 17 was one of the concentration checks.
It was
How much was
nine-
branding smite?
19 with horns.
Okay, 19 with horns.
Branding smite, I added 17 back to myself.
Okay, 17.
So
And
17.
then it would be 14 with the divine smite.
DC is 25.
Yep, the DC is 25. Concentration check. Normal.
You did 50 points of damage to him straight.
21.
And it drops.
Nope. He's gonna use a legendary resistance.
I don't know if a legendary resistance works that way.
Oh no, because it's a check. It's not
It's
a saving
a check.
throw.
It's not a saving throw. Oh no,
Okay.
it is. No, it is. Is it a?
It's a
I
saving
don't
throw.
know.
Constitution
Yeah.
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, it
So
is.
technically, yeah, he can.
So-
That one's murky on the rules. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That's
No,
interesting.
that is one I'm gonna have to validate because as right now, I would even allow as a player for that to stand if you have a legendary resistance. So
Who's
I
gonna
I
have
will
a
look into it.
legendary resistance as a player.
We want to get cool
That's true.
items.
Okay, I'm gonna do some googling. This one's got
Go-
me
go
interested.
ahead- go
I'm
ahead,
really
do it.
curious.
Go ahead,
No,
do
no,
it,
I'm
and-
not mad. You can play how it is. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I've never seen this
No,
before.
it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not
Okay.
worried about it. So that was
So-
my first strike,
Okay.
and I rip my horns out of him, and I'm just staring up at him, and I go to drive my horns into his other leg.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Now, okay, riddle me this.
Mhm.
I use divine smite. Does that count as a spell, or is that a feature?
It's a
to the
feature.
Paladin.
You technically
Okay.
can smite more than once per turn.
Okay, so as a bonus action, because I used my bonus action last turn to prep the Searing Smite, I'm going to prep another smite, which we will do one that I have prepped. I have Wrathful Smite prepped. So I will now do this.
It works. Everything I'm reading. Yeah. Wow. I've never even thought about that.
Okay. You got
Okay.
your wrathful smite in place.
And then I go to strike him with a horn attack.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
That hits.
Fucking let's go. hitting him for 10 points of damage, and then
Keep
the
rolling all your
Wrathful
damage.
Smites
Yep.
pops off. And now it's gonna do it on me again because
So an
that's
additional
how this...
1d6.
Hang
Just
on.
roll a 1d6.
Roll 1d6. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, it's another
1 point of damage. Now he's gotta make a Wisdom save or be frightened.
A wisdom save? All
Yeah.
right.
Collapsing cord of balance. What?
What's the DC? You rolled an
The
8.
DC is 14.
Yeah, he's gonna pop his second legendary resistance.
You son of a bitch!
And then let me
Scared
go
of
ahead and
Uruz!
roll
I
for
am
my
the chosen
concentration.
one of Kiri Joleth!
Yeah, he's fine.
You son of a bitch. Okay.
All right.
That is my turn. I pull my horn free and I just let out the hot steaming air from my nostrils and I wave my crimson horn soaked with his blood to the side, kind of wiping him free. And I just roll my shoulders and brace for impact because I know it's coming.
Okay. He kind of looks down at you. Oh, it's actually Ash's turn. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. 80 right there. She moves to there. She uses her action to get as far as she can because she knows you guys are way out in front of her. All right. That ends her turn. All right. Uruz, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Who's is now a goblin?
Let's see. I want to make sure there is nobody else targeted. Nobody else is targeted.
Oh, God.
All right. First attack.
Whoa. What's the name of that thing?
That hit.
Yo!
Wrathful Smite.
All right.
Oh shit.
That is his first attack.
Let's
His
use
second.
Wrathful Smite.
That hits.
I'm so dead.
You're down.
Yeah. No shit.
And he then steps over you.
Like, are you unconscious or are you dead?
I'm unconscious.
Right to where you're at there, Garrett. And that ends his turn. He can't do anything because he's charmed. Corey, you're up.
Okay. Come on, guys. Why you gotta go down when I'm about to do something good? I'm heel botting over here.
You expect me to know that I'm gonna get hit for almost 80 points of damage in one round? Without even a crit popping off?
Hang on.
How
Okay.
many d6s is it? That's 2, 4,
Um,
6, 7, 8, 9 d6 worth of damage?
Real quick, when he hit me with that thing, did his wounds heal?
It did. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
That's saying life
Um,
stealing.
So that is. Oh no! It's only on a nat. It's only on a nat 20.
Yeah, go
it takes
fuck
additional
yourself.
10 necrotic,
Mm.
and he also gains 10 temporary health. So yeah, he didn't crit on you, so he's okay.
Okay, he's
No
in
healing.
range. Whew. Okay. You're fine. You're probably fine. You'll be fine. Maybe. Cora's going to move a little bit here. Having watched Uruz go down, there's like a shadow
He
that
didn't
kind of
just go
passes.
down. He got pummeled down, is what
Oh,
he said.
got fucked.
Yeah, it was like one strike kind of drove him to his knees, and the second strike came right on his head, and he just went straight into the ground.
Yeah, watching all that happen, the shadow kind of passes through her face and she lifts her gaze towards this guy. And there's this blank stare in her eyes as she kind of points a finger at him and says, God, what was it again? God. Fuck! I command you to betray. So I'm casting command. The word is betray.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it at him.
Lord. Oh, I'm gonna upcast it to 3rd level, so I'm actually going to catch the other 2 on either side of Uru's.
Okay.
It's 60 feet. It should reach.
Let's see.
Oh, maybe not the one
35.
on the further end, actually.
No, both of them within 60 feet. Yeah, technically they're both within range.
Oh, fuck me.
But he's gonna pop his last legendary resistance.
So I told you guys, let him keep popping this shit.
Holy fuck.
And then you want me to roll the wisdom saves on the other 2?
Yes, please.
Yeah, he fails. And wisdom saving throw, normal. Yeah, he definitely fails.
Okay, so you
Okay.
can interpret that however you like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move a little closer, so that I can get healing done, and then I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Hang on. Whoops.
Okay. Garrett, you're up.
When you shove somebody, can you shove them any which way you want to?
This guy you would not be able to shove because of his size.
I
He has
think
two
shove
sizes.
doesn't matter in the size, does it?
No.
Grapple is size.
No.
Oh, the
push
target you must
is
shove
also,
must be no more than one size larger than you. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
and
Because
he
I
is
was looking
2
that up
sizes
too.
larger.
Yeah, I was looking that up
Only
too.
Urus can and Hotep
Yeah.
can though.
Well,
Oh,
they're technically not large. They're still medium.
But
No,
I think
we have powerful build.
yeah.
Oh, then
allows
yes,
them
you
to
would.
use it.
I'm a shield master, so I can take the attack on my turn to shove a creature within 5 feet of me, or shove a creature 5 feet.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to shove him though because he's 2 sizes bigger than you.
That's
I get what you're
yeah.
trying to do. You're trying to push him off the bridge, and it's a smart tactic. But the problem is he's 2 sizes larger than you are, so the shove wouldn't work. He's literally probably weighs about 1,800 pounds. This guy.
Yeah, he's what classified as huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, knowing Ash is behind me, I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and fall out behind her.
Okay. Go ahead and move. He does get an attack of opportunity off. Oh no, you disengaged.
No, he
so never mind.
disengaged. Yeah.
All right.
Smart.
All right. Perrin, you're up.
It is Parent's turn. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do here, though.
Anybody?
Let's go 5, 10. I want to go over this building. 15,
Okay.
20. I want to be right here, right where I'm pinging.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself. I'll move myself. I'll move you there.
Thank you.
Oh.
I did not bring myself there. Okay, perfect. Where is the baby and stuff?
Right about here.
Okay, is there any other creature I can see?
There's a woman that's like bound to the altar also.
Okay, so a woman. There's that. Okay. That
Yeah,
changes
sorry,
what I'm gonna
I
do
forgot to
now.
put their tokens out. I totally spaced it. I did have
Okay.
tokens that I was going to do for them, but I forgot.
Watching Urus just get blasted by this whatever it is, Perrin screams off this, like he screams the word captain. And as he screams captain, he starts swearing at this very large like creature ahead of him. And as he's swearing, like a small point on his forehead begins to form where like a spark of flame will like leap up in there. Some of the air and snow will kind of formulate into this as like this elemental spike appears on his forehead. And as it forms, it turns ethereal. And he just screams the word "Captain" again, and it shoots from his forehead, and it's gonna beam that dude, and hopefully in the dome. He needs to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
What, the big guy?
The big guy.
An intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw, because I am using this spell. Oh, well, I guess I gotta target him. 1 second.
Come on, let's
It
go.
should auto roll saving throw.
How?
Well, what the fuck is that?
It came out in Tasha's Cauldron. It came out with Fizzman's treasury of whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's a cool spell.
76 psychic.
7d6 if he fails, and he's incapacitated until
Yeah,
the
so
start
go
of my
ahead and
next turn.
click the damage. And
Oh, right.
it'll auto roll the saving throw.
He fails, so he takes 21 points of psychic damage as this thing turns ethereal and like skewers his head. As he takes that all in psychic damage, and then he is incapacitated.
Okay.
Let's go! Woo!
And that is
that technically causes his concentration to drop too.
it does indeed.
All right, his concentration drops. He is incapacitated. Philip, you're up.
All right. I'm going to.
How long does the incapacitation last for?
Till the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
And let's see. How much movement do I actually have? Oh, yeah, 30 feet. This dude's 50 feet away from me. He's incapacitated, which
He is.
means things. Can't take actions or reactions.
Mhm.
Man, if only I
He's just
had
kinda
any
sitting there.
spell slots. I will use Ray of Frost on him.
Okay, go for it. That
That
hits. Jeez Louise. You guys are like popping off.
With my
Well,
5 damage.
If there was ever
Yeah.
a time to pop off, now would be the time. Just
Well, dude, he's
throwing
got an
that out there.
AC of 18.
Fuck.
Yeah. Also, his speed's reduced by 10 until my next round. Not that
Well, he
that
can't do anything
matters.
anyways.
He can move. He can move.
Oh
even
yeah,
though he's
technically he can move.
but now his speed's reduced by 10.
Okay,
So
so
he's
he
a
still has
little
30 feet of
bit
movement.
slower. Anyway,
He's
that's
got
my
30
turn.
feet of movement still.
Or does he? No.
All right, is that all you're doing?
Okay, that's it.
All right, hit end turn.
Wait, so can we see the baby over here?
Yeah, you guys can.
Okay.
The snow is let up enough to where you can see.
It doesn't look like there's any other bad guys over there.
Nope, just the 3 you got in front of you.
Okay.
And then a bloody heap that once was Uru's.
Let's see. What does a 20-foot sphere look like? To zoom in. Because I don't want to hit Urus with it. Okay, so I'll target here, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. All the melees are in the way. Well, I guess I could target over here, technically. I'll do that. Okay.
What spell you casting?
I'm going to describe it really quick.
All right.
Pull my book out, and a strange greenish light comes off of it. And a small little mote pops up out of the book and launches itself over here, and then it blasts out as a radiant fireball.
Wait, you're casting a 3rd level spell?
4th
All
level
right.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah!
And
You
it's
hear a
all
bell
radiant
toll
damage.
as soon as you cast that.
Uh-oh.
All right. He takes his damage. Everybody hears a very audible bell toll.
But for whom does the bell toll?
And then end turn.
Hotek, you're up.
Okay,
How do
so
I delete
with
that?
that fireball that just exploded and everything that's kind of been going on with like time, how does that chain on the left side of the bridge be? How is it looking right now?
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. You actually put up a good point.
Because I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon and just start smacking the shit out of that thing.
What's your DC? 15. That chain completely explodes. The bridge starts to collapse, and he falls.
How far down is it? How far down is it?
Jeez.
That's the biggest cliff we've seen in this game, by the way.
Enough
All
for
these
him to
art
hit the bottom
styles.
of the screen, go up a few feet, and then fall through the floor.
It is probably this ravine. When you guys were here last, you couldn't see the bottom because of the weather. As you now see, you can barely see at the bottom a river running through it. It's probably about 1,500 to almost 2,000 feet. Kind of rough guesstimate.
Wait, what's fall damage again? 1d6 per 10 feet?
1d6 per 10, and then it's
with the
supposed to
maximum
cap, but
at 20d6.
I don't cap it.
You have to cap it because you got velocity fall damage. You hit velocity speed. That's what that's representing. The cap.
No,
of 20d6.
I'm aware, but it's gonna do far more than the cap amount of damage terminal velocity would do.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah.
I just like seeing big numbers be rolled because once you fall past 200.
How does that look?
We can't
As
see it.
he falls,
It's 77
shit.
damage.
as he falls, you watch him bounce off of one rock after another, and then disappear into the darkness down below. And you hear grunts, groans, crunching of bone as he falls down into the cavern. The bridge is now completely collapsed. Hold on.
That side
I
though,
need
right?
Ash to roll a
Oh, it's
dexterity
all a
saving
single
throw.
bridge. It's
Isn't
not
it
two
just half the
drivers.
bridge? Because one half is. And then
No,
one
the
half.
bridge.
Oh,
the
it's a whole
bridge.
bridge.
Oh yeah, wait. It would only be one half the bridge because it is
So
a
it looks like a
drawbridge.
drawbridge.
Yeah, it could be raised and lowered. So never mind. So that side over there is completely collapsed as
no.
the
Uruz
creature
is
falls.
bleeding out.
Oh no.
Yo,
I
can
got you.
someone
You're
just
fine.
throw me over there?
Dixon, you're up.
Wait, I never went.
Oh, sorry, Hotak, you're up.
Okay. Right as that happens, Hotak's gonna yell and hit very, very proud of just watching this thing like fall over. I know he didn't do it, but it's still a very nice thing to watch that big of a creature fall that far. And he's gonna yell, "My name is Hotak Vera, and you are just like the rest of the scum in which we've battled," as he just slowly bounces from one side to the other. And then that what's the range of healing word?
60 feet. You should be close enough. I'm close enough.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna whisper you something real quick, Uruz.
Yeah, that's I can't reach him with it.
Can you move 10 feet and get there?
I can move 5 feet more. That's it.
Is that not autofilling for the whisper?
I don't know why it won't, but if you just type it in full, it works.
All right.
You can ignore capitaling it well.
You can hit me in Discord too if you want, if it's not working.
No, I got it. I need you to roll a full blown one there. It was and whisper it to me, please.
I've been talking. Sorry. I don't know how to do that in a whisper, old man.
You just change it from public roll to
private GM roll.
Oh yeah,
private
okay.
GM
I see it.
And then Hotak, you did what? Sorry.
I was gonna cast healing word. Oh, wait, hold on.
You are
Is
so
my
damn
movement set in
lucky.
place?
Repeat that again.
Is my movement set in place? Can I quickly change 2 blocks in which I was about?
Yeah,
to
you could if you want. Yeah, I'll let that go.
How do I deactivate this? The measuring tool.
Put it back on the square.
Yeah.
The person in the square box.
Yeah, so the person that's in the upper left-hand corner, put the square.
Oh, okay. There you go. I move there instead, and that puts me in range from able to cast Healing Word at a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
On Uruz.
with that, Uruz, you become conscious as you spit up blood.
Oh
You know,
my
that
god.
that Constitution saving throw was for your damage torn. You made the saving throw exactly.
Was for
Uh,
my damage what?
Remember how you have a horn that's slightly like scarred and cracked?
Yeah. Oh, you were gonna break my horn.
It was, dude. You rolled a 20. That was the DC. You're lucky as hell.
You were gonna break my horn.
It was gonna snap right off.
Oh no,
my
his
God.
horn. It's broken.
Now that really got you upset, didn't it?
You're about
Alright.
to see how fucking upset I'm gonna be.
All right,
And
Hotak.
Hotak just sets out this big sigh of relief the second he sees Uruz moving out there.
Okay, Vixen, you're up. I'm gonna delete the this thing off the board.
The other two ones are still seemingly friendly, right?
They're well, no, they're looking at each other very angrily.
I got a plan.
But they're not looking at me or any of my
No.
party that way.
Nope.
I got a plan.
Technically, they're very, very amazed at the hypnotic pattern that's currently in the air. Whoa!
So I'm just trying to count. I think
That's
it's
true.
enough movement to move next to Ash.
Okay.
It should be using my bonus action to dash. And then I'm gonna hold my action and I'm gonna look around them and say, if you think you can throw me, so I can save the baby.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far to throw me across that bridge. I'm not that heavy.
No,
I'm 30 pounds.
And considering her strength, yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Let's just double.
I
check
was
because-
originally gonna have Hotek throw me across the whole chasm, and
She's
that's
a
45
Goliath. She
feet.
technically has powerful build as well.
I know, but she has 80 pounds of gear on her right now too.
That's a lot of
So
pounds.
she's a
I
total,
mean,
total of
I-
100 and something. Yeah,
I think-
I'll let it go. I'll let it fly.
I'm
Uruz by
37
himself can
pounds.
Jump that.
Okay, that's that. All right, I'll
You're
let it
also
go.
Paladin
All right.
of Glory.
She looks down at you, smiles, nods. All right.
And with that, can I hold my action so that if she throws me, I can run and dash to the baby?
Yeah, you probably. Yeah, if you land on your feet, yes.
Yeah, assuming I land on my feet. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, go ahead and turn. Uruz, you're up.
All right, Uruz. His eyes were just fog, and he couldn't make out anything. The sound of just ringing in his ears from when his skull got bashed in. And he feels the breath of life come back into his chest, and he pushes his face off the ground. And he
You
wipes
do have
the
low
dirt.
end level of exhaustion.
That's fine. And he wipes the dirt from his face, and he looks back to see the bridge fallen and all of his companions on the other side. And he looks up to these two goblin chuckers, and he will stand up, and in a fit of madness, he will flex his muscles and let out his minotaur roar, as I will use my channel divinity to do Peerless Athlete, giving me advantage on athletics checks and all that jazz. And I'm going to move right here. I'm going to look at this goblin chucker, and he's technically incapacitated, correct?
He's charmed, so he really can't do
Well,
anything.
he's still hypnotic patterned.
Yeah.
There's been no hostile action towards him. And that's incapacitated, correct?
Well, he's just charmed. Yeah, technically.
I'm gonna shove
Let me
him.
look at the
Hector.
charmed thing.
Heh.
Are those guys incapacitated?
They're incapacitated.
So they can't
Charmed
resist this.
creature can't attack. Okay, a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with
But
harm.
hypnotic patterns different. Let me throw it up.
Yeah, throw it up real quick.
Okay, game. You don't have to tell me that I don't have third level spell slots. I'm painfully aware of that fact.
Oh, so but not only is charmed then, but it's also incapacitated. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
incapacitated in the spade
you
is
can't
0.
Use an action or a reaction. So
That's
it
true.
cannot react to me pushing him off the cliff.
Nope. Make a strength check, please.
And this would be at advantage because of Peerless Athlete.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I wanted to do, but I'm a small creature.
He falls, and you hear him smack. And as soon as he smacks, you hear him like start screaming, and he's gone.
And then I move over and use my second attack to do the same.
Okay. Same thing happens there. Yeah. Same thing happens there.
And
he falls to his death.
just so wounded, like my chest is like from shoulder to almost my hip is tore wide open. My head, there's just blood pouring from a wound, and I just lift my head to the air and throw my arms aside, and I'm just
Your
And-
wave microphone cutoff hit. We didn't hear the full scream.
well, I'm screaming. And that is my turn.
All right, that ends combat.
Can I fly to the woman who's bound?
Yeet me.
This area right
as,
here.
As you're flying towards her, she kind of you notice that sometime during the last couple rounds, she's like just chained to it by the feet. She kind of reached up, grabbed the child, has the child to her chest, and is leaning up against the altar, eyes closed.
Can I check for breathing?
No breathing.
Oh, shoot.
As you look at her,
Pulse?
you do recognize the individual as the individual who is speaking to you in the tower.
Oh.
Is this part of the bridge? Or
Or
is it something you could land on?
there is an outcropping there. I'll draw where the outcrop goes. It kind of goes right.
Can I pull the blanket down to see the baby?
I'll see you
there
guys on the other
see
side.
A half ogre child laying there. For a split second, her eyes flutter open, and she goes, "Where's his father?" And then they close out and no movement.
You want to go
So,
to him?
I'm gonna
Do the same thing, Hector.
All right. Yeah, you guys eventually all get across. You get tossed across there, Vixen. Ash gets across. All of you do. So go ahead and put yourself on the other side. I'll move you, Core.
Can I approach the now dead lady?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to her. I'm gonna kneel down, and I recognize that she was the lady that said she was my mother, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna watch the cliff in case something climbs back up.
Hotek, he clenches his fist, but just kind of lets out a sigh of this has already happened. There's nothing he can do. So he brings he pushes the lady back onto her back as he reaches into his bag and pulls out the cold clothing that Vixen gave him, but he's really immune to the cold. So he lays the giant jacket across her, and with his final first level spell, he is going to cast ceremony doing the funeral rite.
Okay. As you do that, Vixen, as you walk up, you immediately recognize the positions he's laying in with the child on her chest. As the child starts to cry, you recognize what's going on here. Ash comes up, puts her hand on her shoulder, and says, "It is complete. It's time for you to leave, little sis. And here, take our friend." She kind of takes the other mouse off her shoulder, hands it down to you. "You will be here soon." And just then, the snow starts to pick up, starts to blow across the thing. You see the snow start to cover up the body. Because when you first found the child crying in the snow, you did not see a body until you went to pick up the child, and you had to remove the woman's hands from her, and you had to kind of clear the snow off her. As it starts to drift over her, you now know that you are about ready to show back up. With that, the snow starts to set in even more, and you hear Ash in the distance say, "Little sis, you've done right. Take pride in what's been done. And she then starts to wander off. She stops and then she starts walking back. And there in the distance, just ever so slightly, you see a small figure kind of huddled, wrapped herself up as best she can. Looks like she's freezing, just freezing cold. You immediately recognize it as yourself as the snow squall fully engulfs you and everybody else. As it clears out, there you find yourself back inside the tower. Inside the tower, a side door opens, and Hotak actually comes walking in.
Hotek's just gonna breathe a sigh of relief as he sees everyone's perfectly fine.
Well, not perfectly fine. They're still pretty beat up and
Well,
battered.
I know, but still alive.
Bruh! Old man, hang on, just give me a second.
What?
Holy shit! Bro!
This whole time, Hotak was stayed behind.
Yeah, dude, I was kicking myself the second I realized the rest of you guys decided to go in. Oh,
Oh shit!
oh.
Old man!
Hotak, as the door opens, immediately sprints, gets down on his knees, and just hugs Vixen.
Yeah, I'm in the moment. I'm doing the moment things, but I can't moment with y'all.
As that happens, another door across from where Hotak came walking in opens up. The three mages that were there before, the red robe, the black robe, and the white robe, all stand. They have one package in their hand. As they look around, they look at you, Mary, kind of shake their head ever so slightly. You used spells beyond your capability that you should have been using. For that, you're ejected from the tower.
No!
And from this day forward, you are branded as a renegade. Phil, you have passed. You have the option of joining the red or the black robes. The white do not extend their offer to you, for you used magic beyond your capabilities outside of the tower. Do you choose, or do you wish to be branded as a renegade as your friend? Choose
Oh.
now.
Can I ask a question?
You may.
If I were to travel alongside a renegade like Meriden, would I find myself at odds with the tower as well?
Potentially. There may come a day when the tower will order Mary's death. Depending on what he does beyond these tower walls.
Hmm.
Some we leave alone, some we hunt down.
Seems a little messed up. Without him, I wouldn't have passed here. You
So
sent
choose
us
red
against...
robe, black robe, or renegade. And to this day and forward, you'll be barred from the tower ever entering again.
I say, well, I will choose the solidarity in those who have helped me more. I'm sorry, but I decline your robes. Also, they look very tacky.
The white robe mage kind of raises his eyebrow. So be it. You are barred from ever entering the tower again. Leave.
With pleasure. I hope you all enjoy the future.
The one thing they do say is, as you guys kind of start all packing up your gear, getting ready to leave, they say, what has happened here, nobody knows except for you who actually participated. None of us even know. That is part of the test for only the mages who go through the test. But sadly, Mary, you have failed. Perrin, you have denied taking upon the mantle of one of the Tower of High Sorcery mages, or interestingly magic that you use, but still it's arcane magic nonetheless. You choose not. So you also are barred from the Tower of High Sorcery.
I have a question.
Yes, Sir Garrett.
If you have no idea what goes on, then how can you judge them? If
We
you have
know
no idea what
Wait,
happens.
did they say that to
then
me or
how-
Philip?
this is Philip.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We have the ability to sense when arcane magic is used. And we know that he used something that was supposed to be far beyond his capability. Within these
So-
tower walls, no.
Someone using something beyond their capabilities to save someone else, you guys die, then people be saved?
Mary, one last question for you. Did you use all your spells at your disposal?
No, I didn't.
That is a failure. So you not only
But what-
failed by using magic beyond your capability, you also failed.
Because I had 3 third-level spells and 2 first-level
Well, no,
spells.
no, the third level spells don't, because it only would have been first and
Oh.
second level spells. Or no, third level spells would have been. So
Well, I gained 2 first levels, or
yeah,
2 second-level spells for a short rest because of arcane
Yeah.
recovery. So yeah, that's how
But
I
he
had
So-
used
those.
stuff when he didn't need to. We
Kellenor,
all survived either way.
Garrett, Kellenor. This is beyond you. This is
Is it?
It is. And with that, if he snaps his finger, you are no longer in the tower. You're outside the tower. Now that intrusion is gone, the powers of the arcane have to be closely watched. So, yes, you are both branded as renegades this day forward. Use your powers wisely. And do not call upon the ire of the tower. And with that, all three kind of lower their head, and you hear the familiar popping sound, and there you are,
Wait,
standing next to Garrett, looking out into the deep forest. No tower in sight.
Before I'm teleported, I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna stand there and I regret this. And then blink out of existence.
Okay. All right.
my master
And with
wasn't
that,
there
you all.
at the end.
What's that?
My master wasn't any of the 3 wizards at the end there.
No.
I'm so confused. Where'd she go?
Well, that was fun. That was a massive waste of time, and we almost died doing it. Oh well.
I'd hardly call that a waste of time.
I don't know. I
Well-
learned some pretty important stuff.
Philip, some might say that was a life lesson we won't soon forget.
He said they have ways
Perhaps.
of detecting arcane magic being used there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, I know I'm new to this whole magic thing. I did cast spells there, didn't I?
You.
Arcane?
That is a question for scholars greater than myself. Perhaps in reflection, the towers could have been useful. However, that bridge is more than just destroyed, I'm afraid.
Well, fair. Well, they're a bunch of assholes anyway. You guys are a lot cooler.
Yes, well, I do not appreciate their behavior to those who have assisted me. Nevertheless, their visions will provide useful.
Philip, I
the
still think you
information.
should have joined the Red Robes.
I could have, but ultimately, if they would hunt me down or order me to kill you, what then? I become a renegade at a later date? Hardly worth it. The benefits that I see do not outweigh the cost that would come of
I
it.
mean, it's the devil you know versus the devil you don't.
Yes, well, I do not fear the tower. As
I do.
my memory is waning, though I recall a group of magi have joined the Dark Queen's conquest of the world. I believe the tower has more pressing matters than just 2 renegades wandering around.
That's true.
Especially
Maybe.
if we do oppose their enemy.
And
As you
let
guys are
me-
having this conversation, you do hear what sounds to be some music in the distance. As you're standing in the middle of this forest.
Oh yeah, all that stuff I bought. before we got in the tower. Remember the saltpeter?
Oh yeah, we were pretending to be chefs or something. That was
What
a
was it?
side quest.
What was I buying?
We were buying salt for something.
A lot of salt.
We bought like a giant 25-pound bag of salt, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. It was
Wasn't it for
like-
like a spell?
Yeah, I don't remember which
Yeah.
one.
Wasn't
just
there
tell
also
you what.
soot?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was some soot that was purchased,
you-
some salt.
Was it a
Don't remember.
familiar spell?
No, because it's a spell I don't have yet. It's either sleep or comprehend languages
What? Why would you need salt with like?
or mirror image.
Man, I wish you wrote things down, Gex.
Yeah, I'm bad at it.
Imagine planning but not remembering your plan.
Let me check out because we got all the stuff we needed for it. Just look up the spells real quick.
Well, with that out of the way, what next? We have failed to acquire the support of the tower.
Well, my master's still alive.
There's that.
Potentially.
Like she was real, right? Like you guys saw her. It wasn't me hallucinating, right?
I mean, we saw many things. I watched my master disintegrate into dust.
We
And
did also.
Did I
see
throw
my
up
dead-
blood?
Potentially.
What's that about?
Mildly concerning, but as long as it doesn't keep happening.
I
As
cast a
you-
very powerful spell, and I have no idea
As
how.
you guys kind of look at him, you notice that where his eyes normally had the like runic tattoos on them, they are where his whites of his eyes are now gold, and the black pupils are in hourglass shapes.
What the fuck?
And as you look around, Mary, you
How?
notice that you slowly see everyone in an ever permanent state of decay. Not to the point where they're completely like deteriorated, but in an ever state of decay. The only individual that you saw in the third trial was Ash that did not have that thing. She almost had a look of continual, like, beauty, the way she looked. But now, as you kind of look around, everybody slightly looks like they are gaunt, sickly, but they're not. They're all perfectly healthy. They go from looking like they're perfectly healthy, and they start to deteriorate, and then right before they get to the point where they look like they're going to die, they go back to looking healthy again. And it's that perpetual cycle that you see.
It's uncomforting.
You know, Mary, we really
I'm
need to
just-
stop like,
I'm
bringing you around
very-
the arcane. Your eyes are getting worse.
What do you mean worse?
Well, they had that weird red runic writing in them before. Now they're gold and. Yeah.
Yeah,
Goatish?
wait, what?
Is that?
I don't have a mirror on me. Does anybody have a mirror?
I feel
Aaron
like I
reached
would
around
have
in his
one.
bag. But yeah, I got one right here. As I root around, and I'm almost fairly certain I have a mirror that I picked up at some point.
Yeah.
Do I
You've got a
still
small
have the
pocket mirror.
arcane sigils in my eyes?
You do.
Okay.
But now you notice the whites and whatever color irises you had are all now solid. They are a continual color of gold. The only
Honestly.
thing that separates is the hourglass shapes of your pupils.
Honestly, now your eyes, the red is more noticeable in your eyes now than ever.
Oh yeah, and you said something about hourglass shape. Is that a thing? The
Yeah,
pupils?
the-
Okay.
Yeah, as you look in the mirror, you see your pupils are in the shape of small hourglasses at this point.
Oh fuck, am I turning into a goat?
You know, I hate to bring this up while we're stood in the middle of the forest, right next to where the tower appeared. But you do remember that you made a deal with the Red Robe that if you did not, complete the task, you'd have to pay for that pearl, right?
Oh fuck.
Yeah. You really messed up on that one.
And
That's
now
like
it's in my
100 gold.
book. Damn it.
Well, I forget if she said she was going to charge extra for it. I forget if there was interest involved, and that was like what, 7 years ago?
Technically, she can't consort with me anymore, can she?
I
I'm a
mean,
renegade.
I don't think they're barred from dealing with us. She's
it's-
gonna come around here and be like, "You owe me 1,000 gold.
Or she'll
Pay
just
up,
kill
or I
me and
turn
take
you
it
to the
back.
tower." That'd be a nightmare.
Okay.
Well,
do
in
we-
any case,
How would I go
I'm
about
sure-
looking for my master, though?
I would imagine the same way you. I mean, yes, you're unfettered now. The tower has no control over you. Perhaps there are magi of who are renegades as us, or those who work in the tower who would be willing to help us. I do not believe the tower is barred from helping renegades, though I'm sure it is dissuade. Unless the tower orders our death, I doubt they will bar the robes from assisting us.
Or we start our own circle.
Honestly, the mage towers seem a bit stuffy to me. I'd rather just
Oh,
not.
right, yeah. Nah,
We could
we
be the
want a
Rainbow
circle. Yeah,
Club.
I don't
Hey,
want
Mary, I
know.
just whispered you
That's
a message. I don't know if you see it.
Rainbow robes. Oh my. Well, of all the idea is novel, I must admit, I'm not a real robe person. I like pants and being
Me
able to
too.
move my legs freely.
I also like that.
And not getting caught on every branch and rock on the ground. Honestly, how mages deal with it is perplexing.
Uruz just starts laughing hysterically. And he looks to Mary and Philip and he goes, "We're still in the same suit. The towers didn't want you. We truly are the unwanted."
Ah,
Oh, well.
We truly are the unwanted.
Congratulations,
The
Meriden.
unwanted.
You're now unwanted.
Victor's
How's
gonna
it
turn to
feel?
Hotak and say, "Don't worry, you're wanted."
Perrin is gonna fly up between Philip and Mary and hover up and kind of like put his arms on both of them. His bottom half still kind of like in this whirly twirling elements. And be like, "Don't worry, guys. We don't have a circle. We don't need to make our own circle, but we got our own little group. We'll call it a gang. I'm thinking Arcane Gang. I don't know about you guys, but I think it has a nice ring to it."
yeah.
God. Wait. Meriden.
I can't believe you just made that
Meriden.
canon.
Arcane Gang, guys.
Meriden.
Yeah.
Did we come like Kieran's still an archmage, right? That's a thing, right?
I mean, like, I look at his lower half and I go, I've never seen anyone be able to do that.
Fair enough. He's an archmage to me. Archmage of the Arcane Gang.
Arcane Gang?
I'm gonna kind of get
Arcane Gang.
Perrin off of my
Perrin's-
shoulder a bit because I see him decaying and it bothers me.
I love it. Perrin screams Arcane Gang and then shoots 100 feet into the air flying.
Yeah, too bad I can't be in it then.
As you're there, you hear a kind of a growl, like a feline growl. As you turn around, you do notice a creature that you've seen once before. You see Simba there, kind of looking at you.
Simba.
Who? What?
Who?
The lion from the circus.
Shortly thereafter, you do see Seamus come walking out of the woods. He goes,
"No fucking
"I heard
way."
somebody laughing out here. What are you all doing?"
Long time no see.
I'm still busted up, right? Like I'm soaked in blood.
I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the circus.
He looks at you and he goes,
Prayer of healing
"Uruz,
everyone real fast.
I believe we
Yeah,
all
those-
are.
you look-
Exact same thing.
you look worse for wear. That is
Yeah,
for sure."
Like I was still cut from fucking shoulder to hip with my head split open.
He fell off a cliff. Do we just tell people or it
He was
doesn't
cut in
really
half by a
matter?
giant. I think
Don't worry,
ogre.
healing
I don't know
by
what it
Vixen.
was.
Just target him, Vixen, and then hit the healing.
Yeah, I had to click on all of them.
Oh,
I'm done
okay.
keeping all
I get up
this
to
a
6 people,
secret.
so.
Okay, as you kind of
Fair
sit
enough.
there, it starts to like It actually targeted and healed everyone. Good. That's
Nice.
fixed. Nice. You see that as you mentioned that she says a little prayer healing. It starts to stitch up there. You know, some of your the massive cut from the goblin that had been thrown into you where it's stuck in your chest. It's kind of healing up a little bit. The big gash from the sword is stitching up quite a bit. It's still a little worse for wear, but if the bleeding has stopped, it looks like it actually may leave a pretty wicked scar. Two
Yeah, I'll
pretty
say-
decent scars.
I'll say I'll have a scar from shoulder to hip across my chest now, kind of near where the white handprint is over my heart. And I'll say
Alright.
I got where he cracked me in the skull, a scar from my forehead
Arcane
down. to
Gate.
Well,
Hey,
Seamus
my-
kind of looks around. He looks at you all and says, "Huh, well, would you all like something to eat? We have plenty of food. Come on."
Oh, I'm famished.
Heron darts
Please.
back to the ground from his 100-foot perch point and says, "Did someone say food?"
The
Oh,
circus is here,
No,
Karen.
my map is gone. What happened to my map? No. I can't remember what town you guys were outside of.
we, we were out. I don't have a map.
Yeah, we don't have the map anymore to look at.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
happened to
have
the
one
map.
saved. I have one saved. 'Cause
Uh,
that's me.
Alright.
but my map is like gone in the game, and I don't know where it went.
But we were northwest of Palanthus.
No.
We were.
You're actually quite a ways south right now.
I didn't think we
Because
had
remember, you were
gotten.
sailing around the coastline, and you hit. The reason why I know you're south is because when you were sailing south and you ported into a town, it's just close enough to the tower where the tower could actually reach you. Because the tower can move up to 500 miles in any direction with part of the woods to be able to bring
Hmm.
whoever they need or want into the tower.
Because I didn't think we
The
had
tower
gotten
is a
down
very
yet.
powerful artifact.
Dude, where the fuck were we?
Is full of a bunch of nerds.
Let me see if I can
Yeah, a
find
bunch
it.
of losers.
Bunch of losers.
Let me see if
Unfit
I
to be
can
members
find
of the Arcane Gang.
I mean, I got the YouTube
Quick
videos. I
question.
could look through those.
What was the tower's name?
The Tower
Tower
of
of Nerds.
Wayreth.
Oh, Tower of Wayreth. Yeah, sorry. I have a copy of
Okay.
a map up right.
Are we
here.
gonna have to start wearing colors? And if we see anybody
right map too?
on the streets wearing red, white, or
You
black
were
robes, we're
just
gonna have to go take them out.
outside
Yeah, they stepped in the
of-
wrong
Gang
neighborhood.
wars. Hey, you're on our turf now. This is Arcane Gangland.
So, old man,
Do we need a spray
add your
paint that?
cro- add your-
that thing you linked to all us about
You're just outside Portsmouth.
the
City of Portsmouth.
Dragonlance 5e conversion
Yes.
would we have gotten that subclass?
Yes.
Yep.
It would have been something that would have been overlaid on top of your guys'
Did you see those two books I posted?
Oh yeah. Yeah, those books are in the future from where you guys are currently at. That's actually after the Age of Men.
Okay.
Those are during the Age of Men, so
All right.
all right.
I'm a conservative wizard. I wasn't going to use all my spells in that whole trial. 'Cause I
Yeah,
read one of
that's
them. It's like
actually part
use
of
all
the
your
test, so.
use all your spells. I'm like, I'm not going to use all my spells.
The problem is that it's actually part of the test. So
Quick
Mary,
question, then.
being in
Yeah,
prison,
for
taught
all
him
your
that he
spells.
kept it for 2 years without ever using his spells.
Your arcane's all stagnant and rock.
Gonna get that arcane buildup.
I just found a good copy of the map of Aslan.
Need
We're
some
gonna-
like arcane fiber.
Yeah, so you're just outside the city of Portsmouth, which is across the way of northern Aragoth. So
We'd have to get like an arcane symbol and get like, well,
I'm gonna start.
Get
Should
him
we get
embroidered
should
in
we get
it.
a handshake? Should we make a
You guys
handshake?
know
Alright, guys.
I have 0 arcane whatsoever. Right?
so does Uruz doesn't have any arcane also.
Yeah,
No
they'd-
arcane here.
Core,
It's just us
Otak,
three.
the
that,
divine
guys-
voice.
With that, guys, we are going to pause for the night. Seamus' traveling curiosities. He brings you into his little encampment. They have this circus set up. You do notice there is some more individuals that are part of the circus. You see the sword eater. You see the two acrobats. You see Abe, Clip, and Sergey, who are the kind of the workmen and the like the bodyguards and stuff like that. But you do see a few new individuals. Um, they're all human, part of the circus. You see what you would refer to as a contortionist. He has got kind of himself kind of tied up in this like little weird shape where you never would end up imagine a individual could get to. And with that, we will pause for the night. We will quit for the night, and we will see you all next week. And then
Hell yeah.
I will be right back. I'm going to sign off from the stream. So give me just a few minutes.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
I'm thinking our logo is going to look like an A, and then the cross section of the A extends out into a backward